Oh, hey, hi, hello, we are here. Um, Welcome to the most just wonderful Shadowrun show that is happening right now. We're going to go around and introduce our characters shortly after Matt hits us with the sweet, sweet announcements.
Yep. One major announcement for tonight, we will be doing our giveaways. So once you see that start up in the chat, please type in exclamation point ticket to be entered into the raffle so you can win a companion book. Not sure what the official titles are, but like Street Weird, Double Clutch, a lot of like the subclassy books. So pretty big opportunity. So I believe the winner will be announced after our break. So anytime between now and then, go ahead and enter for your chance to win.
Beautiful. And you know what, Matt, you did it so perfectly. How about you go ahead and start us off?
Oh, me again. Yes. I am playing Zan, a human full magician who focuses on the summoning of spirits. Um, Currently headed back to an old gang stuff, so I'm not sure how he feels about that. But you know, we'll see what happens.
Next up, we got Reno.
I'm Reno, the social adept human. Uh, they talk fast. They like to use the edge that they have.
Cat 9.
Hallo, ik ben Cat 9. I am the Technomancer. I'm a triad. So I was one of the few people in the party that's actually not a human. And like I said, I'm a Technomancer, and I just found out that I'm also a walking control console. So give me your little beeps and boops kinds of guys, and I will make them happen.
Indeed. Speaking of bits and boops kind of guys, let me see no.
Tiny.
Tiny, you good? Missing no? Can you hear
Beats and boops. Sorry, I
He was
thought
checking audio levels.
they are good, by the way,
Thanks.
so far. Uh, yes, I am tiny. I don't have a fancy accent. I just did myself. But I have a shield and an axe and a bunch of guns that I still need to log. Uh, but I am told that this is probably going to be a combat session, so I finally get to do things. I am excited. I have a mud car. Move on.
You just jinxed it. We're just gonna find
Yeah,
a
now it's just gonna be
nice.
a nice
Swear.
laundromat somewhere.
If I don't get to hack and slash something,
Speaking of hack and slash, make sure you press exclamation ticket for a chance to win it. Um, but last week, a lot of direct sort of hit the fan. Um, as you guys were in doing some investigating, trying to figure out what happened to Janky's boss. Um, and after some yelling and belittling of people that were asked to come and hang out with, um, you guys were trying to pull your resources together to figure out what your next step is as well, because there is someone that is trying to get out of debt. You guys were also offered a job to break someone out of Seattle Federal Penitentiary, and also put the judge in a hole that put him away. So, trying to get some schematics and any sort of edge you guys can get. You guys began to make some phone calls, and Reno called his contact, which instead of her answering, someone else answered, asking if they knew that she was an officer. Reno said, yes. And the guy said, thanks for the confirmation. Janky was able to trace the call back, and it was in a relative location of a ancient's hideout that Reno had spent some time at before. But that is where we are picking up. You guys are still at Janky's, well, not necessarily Janky's, but the mansion of Janky's late boss. That's where we're picking up at.
All right, so the plan is in place, yeah? So, I mean, roughly, kind of in place, a little bit. We are looking further into what the fuck happened here, as far as who it was that came in and did all the project that happened to Yankee's boss. But then we are looking to go after our person from the prison, yeah?
Yeah, I was wondering, when are we going to prison?
Could make a phone call and have you arrested right now if you would like, if that would make you happy.
Is that part of the plan?
That might be a good plan, but right now we gotta save Rebecca.
Okay, so we're going there first. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, we gotta wait until nightfall because that's when our distraction is happening. So get in, get out. Is that the plan, or what are we doing while they're making noise?
Pretty
I
much the
had-
plan.
I had an idea that might actually help keep us safer, if you would like. You know, as I am capable of providing Matrix level services to the party and to the group, I feel like I was a bit remiss in my overall statement of my abilities. I'm not saying that they're lesser than what they are. In fact, they are a tiny bit more than what I was letting on originally. I'm able to tie multiple drones to myself as well as any sort of active drone user would.
So
So
it'd be like Tiny 2.0.
I know. Did I ever meet Tiny?
Briefly.
You would get along very well with Tiny, I believe.
Briefly, I think that's like for just like a monochrome of time we were together.
I mean, well,
Seems like a cool
we still
guy.
got like what, 6 hours?
Yeah,
Let's see
so
what they're up
if
to.
we have the time, then maybe we can get in touch with him and see if like, hey, you have any of the drones that like have the guns on them that make the shooty bangs, or we can hit some of our collective contacts and see if there's anybody who has anything that might be able to help us as well. I was just doing a little bit of digging on the Matrix, and I have a couple in mind that I might be looking to procure for us because, dang, that is with the G, not the K. But they are expensive, so it might be like a group effort kind of thing. But you know,
Yeah, sure. However much you need.
the one that I'm looking at runs about 75, not 75. Yeah, no, 75,000 million.
You know, this van was only like 32,000 million, and I'm still paying it
Yeah.
off to the ancients.
Yeah, so pretty much check this out, right? I remember from the little bit of times that we were hanging out with Tiny, he had a whole ass Valkyrie unit in his semi truck, correct?
Yeah.
This
talked about
Valkyrie
it a
unit
lot.
this drone has a whole ass Valkyrie unit inside of it, and we can put people inside and then drag them around inside of the drone in a Valkyrie unit. It is the and then kind of
Like
hands
a
out in front,
medevac
opening.
thing?
Yeah, pretty much that. Like opening AR tabs again in front of myself, just kind of flailing around to anybody who's not looking at AR. I'm like flipping through all my tabs. It's like, oh, yep, there it is. It's the Ares Dock Wagon First Responder. That right there. It's pretty. It's beautiful looking. Look at that. All the shiny and the chrome and the first responding action. I mean, we could ask around and see if anybody has a line on that maybe we can try to procure. It's expensive, but I feel like that is an expense for the party, for the group.
I
But you
think
can
it'll be
also
worth
ship
it.
up.
Yeah. Or I'm not saying that we do like jump dock wagon, but
No, this
I
is
mean,
we're not
like, what's the security like on one of those things that they have?
on the dog wagon.
Yeah.
Trick. Oh God, have you ever had the run-ins with the dog wagon?
I mean, I haven't had to be transported in one, no.
Have you ever seen them show up and say, "Fracking move, Dreckhead"?
Yeah, I've been on that part of it. I just like I don't know what the inside's like and what it can do.
I mean, hey, it's a
But
Valkyrie module that I can say, "Go home," and it will go back to the van. I figure if we are trying to get somebody out of a sticky situation or a spicy situation, then maybe we put them in the Valkyrie model that is shielded and protected and say, go home and have it get the person out of the spooky area.
Sticky and spicy.
It's the worst kind of spice, the sticky kind.
Hey, you got my money. I'm down. I mean, I feel like I owe you guys. You basically saved my life, anyways.
So,
I
do we
could-
want to try? Do we want to try and look around for some of that, or would we rather just make the phone call to Tiny and see if maybe he has anything that we can borrow for the time being?
How much time do we got?
6 hours.
I think either will be a good cause. We could also, I don't know, pull some intel on this ancient's hideout. Maybe find some points of entry.
Divide and conquer.
Yes. Do it.
So like some of us look for the points of entry, some of us make sure that we have drones that go and then I can tell them to go home and they'll go away to the truck or the van.
Yes.
All right, gang. Break.
If push comes to shove, I do have somebody on the inside that I can talk to, but we didn't really leave things off on the best of terms, so it's a long shot if we need it.
Yeah, go back to when you said you got this van of yours indebted by the ancients.
Yeah. So basically, they were gonna kill me for failing on a mission, and I kind of convinced them that how about instead you don't do that, just banish me from the ancients, and also give me a van and put me in your debt. So I kind of owe them money for this van still.
Oh, so two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could kill that guy, but I have the money to pay it off now, so I would rather do that.
We can kill him. You can keep the money.
Here I was going to say, if you can have some sort of plausible deniability, I've already shot a man within the last 24
I would just like
hours.
to go back to when I said I don't really want to kill any of these ancients, so if we just get like Rebecca and medevac her out.
No, 100%. Then
Okay.
I will be.
I want to make
I'm-
that clear again.
I'm going to step over here and make a couple of the comlink calls, the phone calls.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if anything, Tiny might let us borrow their Valkyrie unit. We could
That might
fix
be.
it to a drone or something like that.
Feel like
Got some time.
Good.
I,
What do you
I think that
construction workers?
works.
What do you
Machine
think,
sprays, they
construction
help.
worker Clippy? Construction worker Clippy just.
Or take the semi and drive it straight into the warehouse. I'm sure
Straight-
Tiny will let us do that.
Straight through the building.
Ah,
That's exactly how I imagine Tiny's semi sounding, as it just barreling going like 80 down the street.
Clippy can drive, right?
Oh no, Clippy is a very good driver. Specifically, mailman Clippy. Mailman.
I don't know if
Clippy.
you need to be a good driver.
Yeah, how good of a driver do you have to be to drive into a side of a building?
You want
Pretty
it to-
bad,
pretty bad
actually.
one. Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to hit the good part of the walls, it's going to crumble but not destroy the rest of the building. I feel like that's a pretty good driver.
Hmm.
All right, let's get Tiny up on the phone. We'll start with the easiest path.
Okay. Who's calling Tiny?
I guess we can group call.
Yeah, we are.
It's just
Shouldn't be
Zane
me.
and I.
Never met the man.
I mean, we can include Cat 9.
As you guys reach out to Tiny, a few moments later, Tiny does pick up.
Hey, Tiny. I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw the AR, where it's all gonna be on video chat. Hey, old gang, just calling to see how you're doing.
Hello.
Pretty well. Just drone fighting.
Perfect.
Yep.
Hey, how would you like to do us a favor?
Maybe, sure. I don't see why not.
Well, look, here's the thing.
Okay.
You're drone fighting.
Yes.
I'm here. You're doing great at that. Maybe you could give us some of your secondhand drones. I'm sure they're just turning into scrap for the drone fights anyway.
Okay. Which ones?
I'll let our good friend Cat 9 talk technicals.
Hello.
What do you got?
It's Cat 9. If you do not remember me, I was the one who showed up after Boxcar decided to stay home.
Oh
But-
yeah.
Yeah, so it's great to meet you again. I was wondering if you still, for the brief seconds that I was in the semi truck that you had, I remember distinctly seeing that you had, what's they called? The Aztec arachno drones, the spidery drones.
Oh, the crawlers?
the crawlers, those ones. Yes. Do you still have them?
Yes.
Would you be willing to part with them?
Please.
Bet. Okay.
I don't do betting.
Oh, liar! You always bet on yourself in the drone fighting.
Also, what the hell is that?
Is what?
That big,
This guy?
the big thing next to you. Is that a
Oh.
drone?
That is missing no.
Missing a nose?
No, missing no, like missing number, or missing whatever.
Oh, they're like you and don't have a sin.
No, I have a sin.
Oh, I'm confused then.
Wait, missing no. Do you have a sin?
Yes.
I believe him.
It's been
Anyway.
inactive for 300 years. But yes.
So we will set up a time, preferably today, if you have the moment within the next 6 hours, to acquire the drones.
Yeah, if you just tell me where you guys are staying, I could just send them to you.
Oh, yep, here we go. And I will drop a pin.
Hey, you want to send them in your semi? Because, kill two birds with one stone. We could just borrow the semi, too.
No. I will drop them off using the semi, but no, I'm not gonna let you use the semi.
So, as a question, this is more professional curiosity. Your Valkyrie unit,
Yes.
would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10 on must-haves?
At least a solid 13.
Oh, hell yes. Okay. I'm going to look at the rest of the group and say, I feel like the drone is a valid investment at this point then.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much. There's the pin as to where we are going to be. So, good luck, and be safe, and win lots of drone fights.
Okay.
If you get bored later, call me. I got a job for you.
Okay.
You're a winner.
I know.
You won't die from it. Probably.
Okay. And they sort of just turn off the call.
All right. Well, hopefully that'll be here in the next 1 to 2 minutes.
All right. I feel like it might take a little bit more time than that. But in the meantime, if you allow me to make 1 or 2 more phone calls really quick, then I can find us the way in on the Ancients before we can go all kinds of like kung fu mode and not kill anybody with definitely not real bullets.
Yeah, I'll clear the marker board so we can get some. I'll get some new twine and some more thumbtacks.
Analog style. Very, very good. I like the aesthetic.
You think I
Okay.
need bullets?
You do not. Look at you. You could smile at them and they would drag their shorts.
Good point. I should make sure we have bullets.
Yeah, we might need the bullets. And for the crawler drones, I believe they have a gun mount. I do not know if they are coming with a gun. So we might
They're
need to
not.
look into That's what I had. I'm going to err on the side of they will not have a gun. So perhaps we might need to look into buying or purchasing or
I got
stealing or
I have 2 fuck off guns that needs to be done with. If you tell me to carry them and shoot them, I'm gonna ruin something.
So maybe it's like, no, you have the big fuck off cannons. Maybe we put the fuck off cannons onto the drones for now and use it as a show of force, as more of like, move, we are here for the lady. And whenever you need to use them. But better to have and not need than need and not have.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will also be putting out the feelers for the Ares dock wagon first responder medium wheeled drone availability to cost 75,000 new yen. Coming soon to every big box mega shopping spot near you. A huge
Well, if we
friend
need-
looking like damage, buy one, dummy.
If we need some cheap gear, I've also got a couple contacts at a local pawn shop.
Absolutely. Look at my socials here.
We'll have to go to them.
All right. I'm going to make a call here
Okay.
to one Jonathan Hellport.
What?
Okay.
Johnny Helport.
Why does that name sound like a WWE star?
Jonathan Hellport. Because Jonathan Hellport has a history that Cat9 found. When you
Like
work
you
for
found his history? You hacked his computer and got his history?
I found more than just his browser history. I found a lot.
Oh god.
Okay, so I'm going to make that call. And for the record, loyalty 6, connection 8.
Holy.
Yeah, this man has many screws being tightened on him at all times.
Gross.
He's the one who decided to do the terrible, terrible things and not tell his family. Also, before, like, while it's ringing, kind of putting my hand over the receiver. How does everybody feel about blackmail?
Prefer it.
Are we okay with that? Is that
Yeah.
going too far?
Doesn't cross many lines. No.
Okay, just making sure.
I recently chopped a man in half in front of you.
No, that's fair, but like, we'll discuss the moral lines of chopping a man in half later. I can. Do you need me to send you the details on one Jonathan Hellport?
Nah.
To say he's on my contacts
Yes.
list in the feed. Hello,
Hello.
and how are you today?
Miserable now that you're calling me.
100%. I'm sorry that our relationship cannot be on a more friendly, haha, yay, we're having fun kind of basis. But I have needs of your abilities and status within your company.
In what regards?
I'm looking to acquire something on a mostly legal basis. And I need to know where I am looking and who may or may not have said device that I am looking to acquire.
Okay. You plan on paying full price or blackmailing for someone else for this as well?
I mean, I have Nguyen. My Nguyen spends like everybody else's. It's not my fault that you are the one who made some sketchy decision makings on the Matrix.
Just asking a question.
Feels like you are being snarky, but whatever. So what I am in the market for currently, I'm looking for the Ares Dark Wagon first responder. It's a drone. It's got the Valkyrie module involved in it and the armor plating. You know the one.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Would you be able to point me in the right direction, or maybe the warehouse that maybe has one or something? I understand it's different companies, but everybody kind of deals between each other's. Yeah.
It's a little different with that particular piece of equipment, just because Omnistar usually uses it almost exclusively.
But I'm not going to go like find an Omnistar and be like, "Hey, Omnistar, give me your drone and nobody gets hurt." That just sounds silly and goofy.
I mean, either that or breaking into an Omnisolar facility and
We are
Doing
not
it.
going to do that. We're not going to do that. That's why I'm looking to spend the new yen to acquire one as opposed to stealing one.
I can see if I can find one.
Okay. I would appreciate. You know how to reach me.
I'm aware.
Oh, all right. Have fun. Good luck. And if anybody asks, you know the responses.
Sure do.
Also, what is this charge? I'm gonna pull up his bank statements. Why are you spending money like that? That's not okay.
Neither
We
is
understand
you
I feel-
looking into stuff that you don't need to be in.
No, we had a conversation about this. This is one of the reasons that you and your wife have been fighting is your spendings. If you stop spendings like that, then maybe life will get. You know what? Completely off base. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
That is between you and Stacy. But okay. Let me know. Mwah. Bye. I hang up. He's looking into it.
All right. Any other phone calls you guys like to make?
Everyone
how-
I know is in front of me.
How can we
Sir.
look up this warehouse? Is there a satellite view? Do we just pull up the good old Mapsoft?
Yeah, just a
Good.
Mapsoft would be able to do. I don't know how you'd. It probably wouldn't be like extremely. It's like absolute updated, but I mean it won't be too terribly off.
Or like Street View.
Yeah,
I do have a Mapsoft of Seattle.
yeah, that would absolutely be able to.
From being in the host of the house already, I'm just gonna go, Clippy, the lights. And the lights are gonna turn down.
For what?
Because we're going to look at the projections.
I'm projecting it.
Next slide.
That's right. Hold on, I gotta print it out first on this clear cellophane. Takes a while.
Only way to be sure is that nobody finds this on
Markers.
some H.
Each Street View page is just another sheet of clear plastic that I'm putting on this projector.
That sounds painful.
Doesn't it?
Oh, let me go back around the other corner.
Right. Just
Instead of skipping to that paper, I'm going one by one.
right. Gotta follow the view. You know.
Yeah. Like get lost.
Yeah, but you are able to go ahead and pull up the facility pretty easily, especially because you've been there recently.
I'll pull up well, first of all, I'll pull that up. And we'll go Street View. Okay, this is where I was when I investigated Rebecca's request there. I think she might have assaulted them. There was blood stains and stuff, but here's that entrance. And then I'm also going to go around following the available street view
Mhm.
and just seeing if there's any other visible doors.
Yeah. Well, you have the front door of their hangout, but as you saw, there were two large bay garage doors that they were working on the motorcycles out of. But there also is another door on the back side of it, so it looks like there's two doors, multiple windows, and two large bay doors.
So it looks like there's plenty of entryways. Got the doors. And is the whole thing covered by like a fence?
Yep, it has a tall, like chain link fence.
Can we just climb over that?
You could.
It's not electrified, is it?
You would know that it is indeed an electric fence.
If we hop over it, that might work. It's electrified. Or if we shut it off, then we can climb over it.
We throw a rug over it? Oriental rug? I know a guy.
I think it has to have rubber on the bottom, but yeah, it would be good.
Okay. There's plan A. We're gonna go purchase an Oriental rug,
Okay.
throw it over the electric fence, and just climb it. Or Maybe shut down some electricity.
Yeah, I like that one better. I feel like that's something that Cat and I would be capable of doing.
It should be something that me and construction worker Clippy should be able to do. Shut down
As
the
far
thing.
as far as entering, do we want to go towards the big gates? This is where they usually hang out and work at their motorcycles. It's going to be nighttime. I don't know if they'll be out then, but I'm sure.
Oh, there's always somebody out.
Yeah, why am I talking about? Tell us all about this place.
Well, yeah, I mean they do like working at their bikes. I mean, to my knowledge, they don't really have like any like holding cells or anything like that. So, like, odds are she's probably in the main house somewhere. Josh, would I know of any special ways to slip in, slip out?
Not in particular. It's not like they have like a security system where you have to swipe a badge or anything to get in. They do have like a CCTV, but it's a very old system that barely functioned as was. Um,
Yeah, we snuck out through locked and loaded, concealed. I mean, this is ganger territory, so we can easily get past the defenses. This is probably the easiest route. Get rid of these couple cameras. We have a straight shot to the main house. Odds are, I mean, do you know who she was dealing with, or
I can just mimic their voice.
drugs, or no? All right. Well, yeah. Go ahead and mimic their voice.
Does this voice sound familiar?
Hey, Josh, does that sound
roll a
familiar?
memory check, and you get a point of edge. That
Do you want me to
she
roll
used.
disguise?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it and see how well it actually was.
I don't have any fours. I'll just go ahead and reroll.
That use edge? Yeah, dude.
Actually, I get an edge for this too, so I'll just reroll two.
Well, I guess I'll use edge anyway because that's a con roll.
Of course it
There you
is.
5.
5. Yeah. All right.
I pre-edged with 9 hits.
Okay. You would. Oh, con. No, yeah, you absolutely recognize that voice, and it is. I'm sorry, 1 second. Bum 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 bum. A elf by the name of Belial.
Belial.
Mm-hmm.
What was his like status that I knew him last as? Like, was he like an
Yeah.
enforcer?
Uh,
Or what did he do?
Current captain of the Seattle chapter.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that Belial.
Yeah.
He was
Oh.
all like, "Is she a cop?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, thanks for confirming." Click.
Oh, that's not great. No, yeah, that's Belial. He kind of runs this entire chapter. He's the one I owe the money to, and the one that wanted me dead, that I kind of mind controlled, or that I convinced.
Oh.
I can't mind control people. That's terrifying.
Well, we all have our ways of mind control.
Exactly. One man's perfume is another man's mind control. I don't know where I'm going with this,
I
but
don't think I've ever heard that statement.
It's a UCAS statement. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
if we have to kill him, maybe I wouldn't be so against it. But I'd still rather not. If we can avoid.
So they're all mostly your friends, except for this one guy that you owe money.
Well, not. It's not that I owe him money. It's the fact that he was gonna kill me for getting people killed. And I just convinced him otherwise.
All right.
So
Well,
he
we'll
might
leave that,
go that way. is
you
what
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't need to learn your whole backstory.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm actually
La, 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 la,
very,
la.
I'm very intrigued. Tell me more about who you were before you came to the group.
Well, it all started when I lost my mother.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
one
both
from
parents
another?
actually to drugs.
Oh,
Saw their dead bodies through the whole astral thing.
oh, good lord, that must have been
Yeah.
traumatizing and terrible.
Yeah, that was horrible, awful. So then me and my brother, we joined up with the ancients
Oh,
because they were kind of the ones responsible for selling them the drugs. So maybe they felt pity on us. I don't know.
from the inside, brings
I
them down.
know,
I see
right?
you.
So that's what I'm going. So I mean, we were not involved in that part of the gang at all, but we did some of the street crime stuff, and I'm not proud of it, but we did what we needed to survive. Um, yep. Long story short, people died. Here we are. I've got a van that I owe him now.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I lost my mother to drugs too, and I was too young to remember her. Just my dad and I. He was a cop down in Reno.
Is that why your name is Reno?
Yeah, that's fine. My name's Reno. I actually came to Seattle to join, Ares to become a cop. But then things just didn't work out.
Kind of, other side of the same coin, really, where you ended up.
Yeah.
But yeah, death is hard. But let's clean slates always sound nice. So that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like I know you a little bit better, so that should be. And I know that I have a couple options that I probably shouldn't use in front of you. So that okay.
I appreciate it. And then did you don't have? You said you had a problem killing elves because they feel a little bit too similar. Or I don't.
Was that me that said that?
Yeah. Well, you said you were a dryad and you didn't
Yeah,
really know how
no.
you
So
felt.
that was kind of in the vein of where I was at. Was that where I didn't really want to kill some elves because dryad, very similar. We are pretty much the same. Only I'm more like, oh hey look, that flower over there can talk to me and tell me that everything is okay, and they're just like not doing that. Um, so if we have to kill some, we have to kill some. I understand that, but I would rather not.
So do you
I
have a pet flower that you talk to, or
back home, yes.
oh, that's nice.
Up in the more like northern parts of the Seattle area where I have been like, I guess for not lack of a better term, quite literally putting down the roots. The longer I am in an area, the more that I attune with the nature in the area, and everything tells me kind of symbiotically gives me a status quo of what's going on. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if we need a place to lay low, maybe we go to the rich people part of Seattle, where I'm already trying to scam everyone by being their landscaper and caretaker of the lawns. Because that way I get to know all the plants. So they will tell me if someone who's not supposed to be there is there.
Sounds like you got a solid backup plan as well.
Sometimes. But anyway, so it's a job.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting.
All right. Do you have games on your comlink?
No.
Do we need to get some guns for the drone that we may or may not be getting?
Yeah, bullets. Yeah, are you
Missing
good to go?
No has big fuck off guns that we can put on the drones.
Do they
We
have
took 'em
big
from-
fuck off bullets in them?
We
No.
should probably buy the fuck off bullets.
We need some bullets. I've
I
got
don't know where to go.
I've got a gun. I've never shot it, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Would you like to
And
go
I
out
think I
back
have
and
at
shoot
least
your
6
gun?
bullets for it, so I should be good.
You will need if we are going into okay. Everybody get in the hmm. Is this your
Just-
first time taking on the street gang to get someone back?
I'm searching my pockets for my bullets. I know they're in here somewhere.
Good lord. Okay, no, okay. What gun is it that you will be shooting?
I found them. I have 20 bullets.
And you
It's this
didn't know
gun,
what
and I'll
went
flash my what is it? Oh, there it is. The Cavalier Arms Marshall. It's a big ol' 6-shooter. And I've
Yeah,
got a custom
people,
style
big
on it that
arms.
gives me a bonus edge for intimidation test. So it's a very scary gun. It's got a custom gas vent system, vision magnification. It's got heavyweight alloy. and a personalized grip.
It's the most gun modification I think I've ever heard Donnie talk about ever.
It has a high-powered laser sight, and it's mostly just for show.
And is this something you just got, or you've had the entire time we've known you?
I've had it this whole time. I pull it out of the holster, but I kind of like brings my arm down because it's so heavy. Sorry,
Holy crap.
I'm usually it's kind of got some dust on it.
That's super cool because I have one of the same, and I kind of push my jacket out of the side, and I also have a Cavalier Arms Marshal.
Noise. High five with guns.
And yeah, I'll pull mine and spin it real cool, and then like high five you with that gun.
Both you guys lose a bullet. No,
As you can see, mine has a cool like digital ammunition counter and RAO that tells me what type of ammunition I have loaded, and it's wireless. So, you know, I can even tell Sniper Clippy, hey, make me shoot better, please. And it'd be like, you got it, but saluting with the wrong hand because it's a sprite and they do not understand which hand you're supposed to salute with.
Well, I'll go ahead and pop one off and just yell, "That's pop!"
Nope.
Are we still in the casino, or where are we right
no,
now?
we are
currently
mansion.
in
The
the
mansion.
mansion.
Good lord.
Oh, sorry about that, Janky. I just figured. Heat of the moment.
Dude.
Bruh.
Need to figure out how to reload this. I had to figure out how to reload it somehow.
I need to spin it.
You see a liquid drop from above you, just down the hole.
Sure, that's just a water pipe. Got some iron pipes in there.
What? Yes, we have iron. I mean, L water has iron in it.
Nick, are you okay?
Yep, I'm fine. I think I need to go change.
I thought we were on the top floor.
No. First slurp.
Well, at least now you can talk to us through the floor.
Why am I going upstairs? Do I need to go upstairs now?
No, you can stay wherever you please to.
Okay.
All right.
So another 30 minutes goes by of this nonsense before you guys hear a loud coming from outside.
That must be our friend. Go outside.
You see a large semi truck outside that just says Tiny's Delivery on the side of it.
Tiny got us a truck.
How absolutely beautiful of him.
You see the back portion begin to open as you see two large boxes that have the crawlers deconstructed inside of them.
Okay, this is what I have been speaking about. Cool. All right, construction worker Clippy, grab your hard hat. We are going to work. Construction worker Clippy over here with like digital impact drills, like.
Anything I can do to help?
Missing no. If you would like to help me by lifting the heavy pieces and holding them in place while I get them with the good old.
I just pick up the box.
You are an absolute winner and a gentleman. I appreciate you.
It feels pretty. I mean, it's not like crazy heavy for you because your strength's insane, but it's still decently because it's a decent sized drone that's just solid metal. But you're able to easily move the box without any sort of hesitation.
Yes.
And then would you like a little magical boost of any kind? I don't know what would best help you out. Cat 9.
I mean, extra sets of hands would not be protested against, but at the same time, if we have other things that we need to be doing between me and construction worker Clippy, we can make this happen very quickly.
Oh, I just meant like a magical mental boost or something like that.
Okay.
I can help out too physically if you need.
No,
it,
that
but
is my misunderstanding. I'm very
I didn't
sorry.
know if like logic or charisma or what would
I can get you some beta meth.
What?
No. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but no.
I feel like that's like new. I haven't
Yeah.
heard that.
I would like to go on record and say that as a gang, I'm making the sweeping declaration: we are a meths free group.
Well, it's not meth. It's beta meth. It's way improved.
We're all in agreement. We're not a meth.
No, we're a
We're
beta
a
meth group.
You know what? Hey,
It's not a methamphetamine. It's a pseudo methamphetamine.
oh, so it's
Oh.
a pseudo drug. Okay, cool.
It's placebo.
It's one of the most popular diet drugs against teenagers.
You just gave me so many conflicting pieces of information about what the drug is.
I don't like
Ah.
any of it.
It suppresses your appetite, it speeds up your metabolism, and your thought processes. Don't you guys get the pharmaceutical ads on your TVs?
No, I get like targeted stuff.
Outside of Seattle and UCAS, that is not really something that happens in the rest of the world.
And just about this time in your AR, you see a pop up for As Technology promoting the beta meth.
Hey, all right, Assassin Clippy, where are you? Get these pop-ups out of here. If you see one coming through, just say nope and shoot it.
You just sort of see like a
Navy
Clippy
SEAL.
wearing just Navy SEAL. As soon as it pops up, it just, just
Only
deleting.
25 million a dose.
That's so cheap.
Wow. They're just practically asking you to
Become addicted to it.
yeah.
Well,
They're like, hey.
I'll go ahead and boost your logic 3.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because it's going to be an engineering test, which is going to be logic plus engineering to get these bad boys put together.
Oh, baby. Here
A
we go.
triple.
Ooh, small child. There's 3 of them.
I don't like the way you said that.
Ooh,
There-
baby, a triple. Ooh,
Yeah.
small child. There's 3 of them.
That there's 3 small children? I'm confused.
No, it's a triple. It's just 3 of the whatever hypothetical thing that is in the moment. I don't know. Whatever. You suck.
Jesus. So you take drain, Zan, is that true?
Yeah, I took 2 points of stun.
Yeah, you did. Enjoy that on the way out.
say again.
Sorry.
Go ahead and roll that logic plus engineering cat 9.
Logic plus engineering. I guess I didn't actually.
Take engineering.
I didn't take engineering. How did I not take engineering? I blame you for this, Bruce.
Why is this
When you-
my
when-
fault?
Because when we were looking at building this character, you didn't once say, "Hey, as a mechanist, maybe you take engineering."
No, we had Tiny at the time who fixed shit.
Yeah.
Don't blame this on me. Blame this on your group who changes characters every 18 episodes.
Yeah, this is everybody else's fault. This is definitely not mine at character creation. All right.
Technomancers are hard, okay?
Also, it's not like you had a lot of wiggle room in your skills.
I really didn't. Okay, so it'll be logic plus nothing. 'cause
It's
not
actually
really-
logic minus. I guess
because I'm
logic plus
defaulting on
2 because you're defaulting. So you get the plus 3 bonus from Zayan, but you'd lose 1 because of the defaulting.
All right, so that's gonna be 7 dice. Come on. Hey, 4 successes. I'm okay with that.
Nice.
It takes you roughly about 2 hours to get both of these drones put together.
It's an hour apiece. That's fine.
As you finish up the,
Does that include guns on them?
that is just getting them just sort of factory ready, to be able to go. As you finish up the first one, you do get a call back from your contact.
Oh, okay.
I
It's the helport.
I found what you were looking for.
Ooh. And
80 grand.
80 grand.
You know, finder's fee and all.
Oh, you're trying to pull a finder's fee on me.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm actively telling you that if you want it, it's 10,000 that I'm going to get in my pocket for it.
feel like you are gravely misunderstanding the relationship that we have. But you know what? I'm feeling okay at the moment. Give me 3 minutes, and I will call you back, and I will have your money.
Understood. In 3 minutes, you'll have the location.
All right, goodbye. Click. To the rest of the group. All right, I have the guy. He said that he was able to find the medical drone that I was talking about. It's going to cost us 80 grand.
Ooh.
Like
That's-
right now or in installments?
Is this like more debt we're gonna accrue? Or we have to kill this guy later?
I would prefer not to kill this man. He is kind of a big, not big deal, but he has a pretty good, cushy job within Spinrad that gives
Yeah,
me
one
lots
that
of
pays 80
information.
grand for drones.
He gave me the big runaround. Ooh, yeah, no, finder's fee. So he's marking us up about 5 grand.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, this guy seems sort of reasonable. Hold on.
Not even
When
10%.
when I understand what I understand about this man, and he's trying to pull a finder's fee on me, when you're trying to pull a frag on me, I take it a little personally. But at the same time, I really actually kind of want this drone, so I might be willing to look at the other direction. I have 28.8 that I am willing to, that I can contribute to that, and that is every single bit of my new yen.
Well, go ahead and add 12. It's all yours. And I just hand over a credit stone.
Oh, all
Set
right.
aside 10 grand for Crag. That leaves me with about 10 grand left to spend.
So 28.8.
How much you got? 60 grand on you?
That's
Sam?
48.
10.
I mean, I could put another 10 towards it because I got a 10 that I gotta, pay off
What's
my
this thing
debts.
do?
If we can get rid of my debts, I'll have another 10 for you. But until then,
Do you want the full rundown on what this thing does?
So it sounds like you can get another 10 if this drone can kill the dude. Or intimidate him to drop your loan.
So like this whole thing, so the Ares dock wagon first responder, it comes standard with the medevac modification, so we can actually like use it to move people around if should you become critical condition, or if we need to transport somebody who isn't unable to transport themselves. And it has a Valkyrie module built in, so right there we
Ooh.
put you in, and now you're healing. Also, it has armor plating that keeps the people safe inside of it, so I feel like that's pretty great. Plus, the tactile sensors on it are pretty great, so I can have one of my I can actually have Surgeon Clippy work on you whilst that's going on in a pretty good way. So overall, should somebody get shot or hurt in a significant manner, this keeps you alive, or at least keeps you from going kaput in an untimely manner.
How would we just get dock wagon?
Because at the moment, outside of the union jobs, we do not have dock wagon.
Order some dock wagon. Dock wagon 1-800 dock wagon.
Yes, but that is a recurring subscription. This is a one-time fee, and I can fix it myself.
Yeah, but what about the dock wagon employees?
What about them?
Well, we wouldn't have them. We would just be us.
Yeah,
I guess we wouldn't really need. We're pretty intimidating.
we are very intimidating people. Look at, we have a mountain of meat and mechanical engineering behind us.
Looks like the dock wagon, a high threat response service, is 5,000 new yen a use or something. So this would be about
It's 5,000
16
per
uses?
month, by the way.
yeah. So
5,000 per
16
month.
months or one drone.
It's we can go back and forth on this all we would like.
I don't think we can afford it anyway.
We cannot, but I was going to try and wheel and zeal this guy.
All right, we'll show up to the meet.
It's only
the deal with
50,000 a
only
year.
40,000.
They have the
Fine.
bulk.
I'll make a
The
phone
bulk
Yeah,
call.
but that's per person that we'd have to pay. So really,
That's
I can be
50,000
anybody.
per person. But whatever. Okay, we will put this on the back burner. I'll start putting aside money for this kinds of thing.
start our own dock wagon service. I don't know.
Yeah, with blackjack and hookers.
No, we don't need dock wagon because we're not going to get shot.
We're not going to get shot. What about Missing No? What are we going to do with Missing No when he is riddled full of bullet holes?
I think
I'm
Missing
actually,
No's ready to get some
Yes,
Bolts down the barrel.
100%. So I'll send a message to Mr. Hellport there.
Mhm.
It just says, I appreciate you looking into that. We have decided to go in another direction, but please keep tabs on this, as I will be interested in the near future.
No
XO
response.
Gossip Girl.
Definitely no response.
All right, that's fine. I should have. I was already looking at his bank statements. I should have just made him pay for it. Damn it. Okay. Live and learn.
You go ahead and spend another hour and getting the second drone put together. Let's see. What kind of mounts come standard
That's what I'm looking for
on the
right now.
crawlers?
What book is that in?
Should be.
Double clutch?
I think it was just the CRB.
Crawler.
Yeah, it's underneath the
Anthro?
as technology crawler.
It would help if I could spell.
That does go a long way.
I don't see any bells.
Because is this the small drone, the small as technology anthro
Yeah.
crawler?
The micro drone or small drone?
The small one. The micro is the Shiawase version.
I don't think it has anything, but I'm sure you can add things to it from whatever's in double clutch. The description doesn't say it has anything.
Yeah, the stat line doesn't either. But that should be an easy fix.
Vehicles may be equipped with a number of weapon mounts equal to their unaugmented body divided by 3. So what is the body of the Anthro drone?
6.
27.
Alright, so you can have 2 weapon mounts onto it.
And what does that shoot with? Would that just be the pilot?
It depends
These aren't,
on if Ian is
autopilot.
jumped in or if it is on its
Is there
own.
a sprite in there?
Yeah.
I
Well,
can
you'd
put
need-
a sprite in there.
Yeah.
I don't know how technomancers would work, but you need a program or whatever for autopilot to shoot.
Yeah,
I
or
am
you
living-
can put a machine sprite in it, and then the machine sprite
that
can do that.
Take the place of all that fun
Exactly.
stuff.
That's cool.
Because now
Nice.
me and the machine sprite are just talking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Clippy's gonna have a body
That's terrifying.
with a gun.
Double terrifying.
Okay. Then we're
Did we
gonna-
get 2 of these things?
You have 2 crawlers. Yep.
So, hey, missing no. What are the 2 guns that we have that I can put on this thing?
And
It was the crime monster,
then
and then the
it was a crime
RPG
RPG.
one. Yeah, it was like
There's
an RPG.
probably some limitations on what
So
mods you can
I
put
think
on.
those are large mounts that cost 2 slots.
yeah, so heavy count as 2 weapon mounts. So if you wanted to put a heavy gun
One
on
on
one,
each.
you'd have to have one on each, or use a standard. But a heavy weapon mount is $5,000, and it's
We can turn
availability
up this cache.
availability 5. So
That's
it's like twice as hard
easy
to
to find.
find. It's twice as
Oh,
hard
no,
to find
it's
as
easy to find.
your medical drone that you were looking for.
Okay.
Didn't that guy have like connection 6?
Yeah,
He
for
did.
sure. Yeah, he probably can find it. That's for sure.
But
Soup these
maybe,
bad boys up.
maybe not something we can do before tonight. Unless, yeah, I don't know.
Let's pull up the rules.
Can we go to guns, the gun store just down the street?
Can we get to a
Yeah, just go to
1
Locked and
hour-
Loaded. Heard they have a really good wide selection.
I know of a bunker. There's probably some mounts in there.
some Jiffy mod? In and out in 1 hour?
Does anybody have a gratuitous amount of super glue or duct tape?
I have a rope.
Uh-huh.
Have a rope.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
We could put a weapon mount on my cat,
That'd be terrifying.
which would also actually increase its damage value for its melee attacks because it requires an exoskeleton.
So, making sure I understand this correctly.
Yeah.
It has 2 mounting ports on it already,
Correct.
and it takes 2 ports for a heavy weapon.
Correct.
So we can use those 2 ports and get it installed now, or I can get a heavy mounting, like a heavy weapons mount, and it takes 1 port.
So, more or less, if you think about it takes 2 of those ports, you get a heavy weapon mount, and it like clips into both sides of those ports.
Oh, okay. So we need the heavy weapon mount to be able to actually finish the. Okay.
Correct.
I follow. I'm sorry. I've been learning technomancing, and now I'm learning drone rigging on the fly.
It's true. And also, it's 5. It is illegal. You could get a couple of those within 2 hours. For 12K.
You know what? I'll do it, and
Okay.
that's my money that I'm dropping on that.
Cool. So now you have 2 heavy weapon mounts.
I'd put 2K in towards that.
Okay, so I'll take that. So that's gonna put me at 18. 8. Cool.
Can we get everything installed before
Yeah. By the time you guys get it,
operation?
you guys would have roughly, after installing the weapons to the drones, you'd have roughly about an hour before sundown for the ghouls to do their thing.
We should probably get going and find some comfortable positions. But before we go, this operation needs a name.
Operation Don't Get Shot.
Well, that's every operation, ideally.
Operation Rescue Rebecca.
It's kind of generic.
Operation Fahuzza Buzzer.
So,
what?
how do you spell that? Is that a PH or an F? I don't know
Also-
German. I know a little bit German.
It's not even. It's just syllables. Operation Abba Zabba. Like the Odessa candy bar.
Never.
Is that a German thing? How about Toblerone?
I think it was a German thing. Yeah, sure.
Operation Toblerone. I'm on board for that. And
Operation
now,
Toblerone.
in the future, all of our jobs will be named after candies.
Like
I think it's
Operation
Alps.
I
A
got
German?
Payday is my
Switzerland.
Operation Payday.
Also, Ian, if you want to go ahead and make sure to grab the ammo that you will require, because the guns came with no ammo.
Yes, we'll do that as well.
And then just put a 10% markup for it.
Gross.
Should you get like caseless or do we?
Yeah,
You know, they're never gonna find
Caseless
us.
RPG.
Technically, the gun is the case. So
That's why I'm making the joke.
High explosive.
Caseless RPG is called a grenade.
Should we get some grenades? Those are pretty strong.
solid point.
Does anybody want to get a flashback?
Strap a grenade launcher to it.
Wait, strap a grenade
we
launcher
already?
to the flashback?
We're putting the case back on the case's
Okay,
grenade.
I was really confused.
Cat 9, what kind of vision enhancements do you come as an elf?
It's a basic elf kind.
Yeah, can you see good in the dark?
Believe so.
Can you see the heat temperatures of people's?
Thermographic?
Thermographic grenades it is.
Thermographic grenades. I up above the table. I need to look and make sure I know what visions I have again.
Oh, wait, no. I don't want thermographic. I want flashback. If they have
No.
low light vision,
Yeah.
they get like extra blinded.
Yeah, exactly. You also have a troll who does have thermographic vision.
Yeah, so they can get blinded all they want.
I have
Wait, do you have cyber
so
eyes?
many things. I have the what's it called? It's the special visor that blocks.
Yeah,
off
I just
flash.
I didn't know if you had cyber eyes, because if you had cyber
No.
eyes, okay, I would say you would lose your thermographic unless you re-added it to it.
No.
I don't think that. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know about that.
It's true. It's true. These are for trues. If you have cyber eyes, because you don't, I mean, the racial is because of the eyes that you have. So if you take out your regular eyes and put cyber eyes in, you have to then get the upgrade for it.
Jeez. But no, they're I was
All
already having a problem
natural.
with Essence. I couldn't afford Essence to swap out some eye gills when I could just put on goggles.
Eye kills. That's fair. All right, you guys are prepared. My next question is how you get in there, because now that there's two as technology crawlers in the back of the van, there's not exactly room for, anyone else really besides shotgun.
I could fit one in mine.
True.
Can we put one of
Probably
the
fit
crawlers
both.
in the mud truck?
Or both, preferably.
Right in the
Yes,
back.
my truck. I mean, if nobody's riding with
Take a
me,
taxi.
they could probably just all ride back there by themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to be near my children now.
I mean, you can
You
sit
would ride with
passenger
Tesla,
and they can be in the back.
I will do that. Missing, no. You have precious cargo aboard your truck. Your dirt car, your mud truck, whatever you have in call it.
Yes, the
I
mud truck.
believe in you.
If anyone else would like to ride, I'm sorry, I don't have room anymore.
If anyone else like to ride, too dang bad. That's what I just heard.
Yeah, I still got shotgun or futon, whichever you prefer.
Shotgun.
Nice. The rest of you hop into Zayan's vehicle, and you guys begin to take off and head towards the wonderful, wonderful home of the Ancients, the Seattle chapter. It is a rather easy drive, especially if you're using the good old-fashioned grid guide system. Following the speed limit, watching all the shenanigans take place. Gang violence happening on the side of the street. But roughly about 45 minutes later, you guys arrive a little bit down from the main area that the Aztecs have been known to be at. You guys are probably about 15 minutes away from the time that Crag told you that his group would be there. Any preparations you would like to do before we fast forward?
Because I have construction worker Clippy as a registered sprite, I would like to bring out another machine sprite.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that. Zayan, anything else? Any spirits or anything you would like to prep? Or any spells you would like to...
Yeah, so I was going to do natural healing. I'm going to take the focus or improve attributes off of Cat 9's logic and
Okay.
throw it in my willpower,
Perfect.
and then summon a Force 6 water spirit.
Can I use this extra 3 points on my logic while I compile a sprite and then you can have those back?
Yeah, just let me know when you're
Okay.
done.
Just wanted to be double safe.
How dare you metagame? You are grounded. You're better than this.
This is what happens. I
They
used them
needed it.
anyway and I didn't
They did
actually
say
use
it
them.
first.
True.
I'll allow it.
Nope, I gotta use some.
Ooh,
I need a 4 edge to reroll 9 dice.
Yep. I'm doing that because that's
that is very good, very good.
yeah. Okay, so that's 4 hits. Sprite resist. Cool. So with the 2, resist some fade. I
Faded.
think we're good.
Nice. Um. All right. Zane, you are rolling your spells.
Yep.
Uh, Reno and missing no. Anything you guys would like to do in preparation before heading in?
I'm gonna. Hey, Cat Nine.
Yeah.
Can you can you either look up or do you know any good bakeries around here? I'm kind of hungry for some bread.
Some bread.
Yes.
I was unaware that you had cravings for baked goods, but yeah, let me double check. I
Yeah.
guess I'll do a matrix search for a bakery.
Yeah.
And I'll just go wherever he pings, and then I'll just or they ping, and I will just go get us some baked pastries. I'll call the group. I'm getting some pastries. Who wants some?
I'll take one.
Six hits.
Of course.
One
Because
you
of
patient,
course the
please.
bullshit one.
We're getting so many pastries.
you find a solid 3-star bakery that is near you.
Oh my god! I would like to just.
And it's
I
open.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
Josh, I have 147 new yen. Just
Okay.
don't go over that. And
No.
I'm gonna splurge.
It is easy enough to
Gross.
grab a good amount of pastries for like 40 new yen.
Beautiful. I would like these to be classy too.
Oh, they are the classiest that a 3-star bakery in lower Seattle can be.
I got everybody at least 2 pastries. They're all different. So everybody gets to try stuff.
Reno, anything you like to do to prep?
I'll reprogram my camouflage to the urban environment.
It sounds way more useful than mine.
It's nothing, just
Just gives me edge. It's fine.
+1 to stealth. Might be useful. I don't know.
Pastry gives you +1 to exhaustion if you do combat too soon after eating the pastry.
Fatigue.
Exactly. Okay. Zayn, are you good? Looks like you have a 4/6 spirit.
Yeah, 4/6 with 4 tasks.
Yes.
Someone about 4 more of those.
Yep.
I was thinking 1 more task spirit, but no, I'm good for now.
Okay. And it is not manifested yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Alrighty. As you guys are finishing up that prep, we will fast forward after the break. So, chat, if you haven't already, make sure to type in ! ticket for your chance to win a Shadowrun 6 World Edition PDF. It can be anything that has been released. So make sure to type that in if you're interested in getting one. We will go ahead and draw the winner after the break. So we shall return in 5 minutes. See you guys later. Oh, hey, hi, hello, we are back. Thank you guys for being patient. Uh, we will go ahead and pull for our giveaway, which is the one, the only Gaming Gangrel. Welcome in, and thank you so much for joining in the giveaway. Um, if you aren't already, make sure you join the Discord. And then once you join the Discord, go ahead and send me a direct message, and we can go ahead and get you a book. So congratulations on Gamer Gangrel. I hope you're a VTM fan. I'm assuming I know what clan you're a fan of.
I
But
don't know why you think that.
yeah, who knows? Who
Gangrel.
knows? Gangrel. As a recap, um, you guys did quite a bit of prepping and getting drones put together and making some phone calls and getting ready for this rather dangerous mission of trying to break out Rebecca. As you guys arrived, you guys began to get ready, summoning spirits and sprites and jazzing yourself up and buying pastries. You guys arrive back, and it is showtime. You guys do see some familiar-looking vehicles, like especially a box truck that you guys had left there. That was part of a delivery heist you guys pulled some time ago, and you guys sort of just left the truck there after you guys took the meds. But you can see that they've made some modifications to it. As they pull up, you can see a huge portion of the side of the truck sort of folds down and sort of stops because of some arm pulleys. And you can just hear the sounds of all sorts of different weapons being fired off at the Aztec building. Or not, excuse me, Aztec, but Ancients building.
Bring it down.
Bring down the pyramid, the Ancients building. It doesn't look like there's any sort of casualties, but you can definitely hear the sound of motorcycles beginning to rev up. Shortly after, you guys can see the truck begins to peel off, and you guys see roughly about 20 motorcycles leave and head after this truck.
All right. I will kind of guide us to where I think the easiest spot to get in would be. Maybe point out a camera that has to be disabled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's gonna be on the only side that doesn't have a door access, whether it's the front or back door or the two bay doors off on the right side. But you're able to go ahead and point a camera out to Cat 9 to get taken care of.
You guys want to go in loud or quiet?
I mean, quiet perfectly. If we get close, I can start looking through walls, see if I can find Rebecca.
Yeah, let's let Crag and their gang make the noise while we get in and see how far we can get before we draw attention.
Okay, well, let me know when it's time to go loud.
So I was thinking that if we are trying to be quieter, maybe it is better if I wait in the truck with the drones. And should things pop off in a not so great kind of way, then I can come in with the drones and I can still be trying to do the Matrix support from here. How do we feel about that?
You do you. If you're you don't need to be there with us and you can be just as, effective from the truck, go ahead and stay behind.
I believe
think-
that I believe that I can do it that way. I can be watching the servers and the hosts to try to keep anything crazy from going off in the bad way. And if it does, then I come in. I tried
Maybe
to
we
help.
need a password. That way, when we get back and we open up the doors, it's not just some stranger.
That would be ideal. The password is going to be Rutabaga.
Oh, I was thinking Toblerone.
Oh, so the
It
mission
ties the whole project or the mission name together, you know?
Yeah, but the mission is called Toblerone. That just means if somebody understands that we are calling it the mission Toblerone, then they have the password.
Well, only we know the name of the mission.
You know what? Touche. The password
Rhubarb,
is,
rutabaga,
no, the password is Toblerone.
Toblerone.
So wrong.
So
I think I will. I think I'll stay with Cat 9. I'm not much of a stealth operator, and this mud truck can smash through just about any fence and most walls. Actually, Josh, can I smash through these walls? Like taking a look at them.
Go ahead and roll engineering for me.
Does perhaps anybody else want to see if I could maybe with your eyeballs look at that wall and then roll engineering
Yeah,
with
wouldn't
your
know.
skills?
Missing no smash.
Yeah,
Mission
that's
no
the.
smash.
I mean, with my 2 dice I would be rolling, that's basically what I would be checking.
I got one.
Seems
I
pretty.
mean, I can
smashable.
roll my 2 dice. Yeah, can somebody with maybe more than that?
hey,
I rolled a 1 out of 2 dice. That's not bad.
Flippy, can you take a look at that? Is that wall like load bearing, or would we be able to plow this through in a decent way? Clippy's going to be using. This roll's going to be through Clippy.
Okay. Remember to use one of Clippy's services, please.
Yup. Unfortunately. See what you do, missing no.
I'm only a burden, I know.
Get your own damn body. um, I also got 1 success.
Seems
Yeah.
Seems smashable.
When
Looks
shit hits
okay.
the fan, I'll just bash through the wall. Me, Cat 9, the crawlers come busting out like something that does that.
Like a huntsman spider.
Yeah, that.
You might ruin your truck.
It's got a ramp plate. It's reinforced.
Oh, that's good. Well, Reno, you think we can get in, get Rebecca and get out? I've got another. You can't see him. Another water spirit with us to kind of conceal our way in.
All right. Well, let's get a move on while the distraction is in.
Okay. You guys, Cat 9, do you want to go ahead and take out this camera? Okay, go ahead and roll a matrix perception for me.
Is it okay if I bring my cat with me?
Yeah, I can conceal them. But if they get out of line of sight of this person, then they'll be visible again.
3 hits on the perception.
You don't see a camera, but you do see a rating 2 host.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm going to probe at it.
That will take a whole minute. Do you want to spend a whole minute?
Because that's how I'm making my entry, correct?
Yep, you can either do a brute force or you can probe it.
I'm gonna probe at it, so
Okay.
I'll let everybody know. Hey, I can see the host, but it's going to take me just a couple of seconds to get in there. So give me a few seconds to get in, and I will take care of the camera, and then you are free to move. Deal?
Deal.
All right.
I'll spend that time getting to know the water spirit that I summoned.
I'll give that time making sure Chip's head is in the game.
I believe this gets me a point of edge for analytical mind because it's logic based.
It does indeed.
Yes.
Enjoy that edge.
Oh my God, is this what Reno feels like?
No, you need to generate 4 more to see what Reno feels like.
Well, yeah. When I spend edge, I gain edge
What if?
more than I spend.
Okay, so that's 3 hits on the probe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Versus. Oh, I can't do the.
It's firewall times 2, right?
Uh huh.
One success. Your net hits are 2, so you have 2 extra dice on your back door.
Nice.
All right. So after a minute of probing around at it,
Mhm.
I think I've found my angle. I'm going to go ahead and try to make that back door.
Okay. It's
Do
probably
we
an
need the
illegal action.
cameras? Do we need the cameras turned off when we're concealed? We just move in
Just to be safe.
while they're working on it.
Is it? You never know what the cameras can see if they're good cameras.
I mean, if we fiddle with the cameras, wouldn't they also may potentially get a tip off?
Potentially.
These
If
are
I'm
good
good enough,
points.
then they will never.
It's true.
And what do I know? I'm the muscle.
So yes, the probe is illegal.
Okay, your Overwatch is 2.
Okay.
Either way,
Here's
we
my-
would still like the electric gate to be turned off if we're gonna get over.
I do have a mini welder. Maybe cut our way through the gate. It's turned off. That way we don't have to climb it. I don't know how any of everybody's agility or athleticism is. But
So tough.
maybe
If I go in that
just
building,
cut
I'll be
through it.
ramming it.
So-
So
The back door is 6 hits.
Okay, you get 6 hits on the successful back door. And your Overwatch score is 3.
All right. Max on that is 40 for Overwatch.
Sounds right.
I think that's right. I have to
Like, I
check.
have a bad time when I hit 40.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So, in that case, now that we have a back door into the host,
Do you want to
Want
enter the
to-
host?
I would like to enter the host and I'd like to take a look around looking for security stuff,
Sure.
cameras, electric fence. So, perception.
Yep.
5 hits.
5 hits. You do see the an icon for the electric fence, an icon for the cameras, an icon for the garage doors, an icon for another rating 1 host inside of that as well.
Okay. Do any of them look to be data bombs?
Roll a matrix search with 5 hits. It does not look like any of them have data bombs on top of them.
Perfect. Okay. So then out loud to everybody. Like, okay, order of operations is set. We are going electric fence off. Cameras I have control of. Let me know if you need garage doors opened. And you should be good to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm assuming it's edit file to turn off the fences.
It's going to be control device.
Control device.
Yep, and it's going to be
So-
electronics plus willpower. Or electronics plus logic, excuse me.
We're making all the logic back. I'm full up on logic again. Okay, so 3 hits on the control device to turn the fence off.
Mhm.
And that is a legal action.
Yep. You're in a hits are 2. You go ahead and turn the fence off. All of you guys who are sort of standing near the fence waiting can hear the buzzing that the fence is producing. Just go silent.
Fences are off. Cameras are. I'm gonna loop the cameras, like find a spot that they are not on camera. Actually, because they're concealed at the moment, correct?
For the moment, yes, but I think we're about to throw a rug on this thing, so that way we can get over the.
I can burn through it with a mini welder.
I'm gonna go ahead and find a
Still
section
probably
that
should turn
the
the
fence is
camera down.
intact.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna loop that.
We forgot to swing by the Oriental Rug Shop. I think they're closed.
Yeah,
I've got a comforter. if
it's
we
a
need-
Sunday.
Yeah, they
So-
close at like 6 a.m.
Exactly.
Edit file for that loop.
Yes, edit file. Look at Ian doing Matrix stuff.
Matrix.
That is
stuff.
2 hits.
Let me roll firewall plus sleaze real quick.
Okay, I might be edging this to try to fix it.
Don't need to.
Never mind, we're good.
Wow.
So
It's a critical
it is,
glitch.
Yep.
It is now.
You have no firewall.
The place blows up.
Congratulations.
Rebecca's also dead.
Rebecca.
So that is cameras are mine,
They are
and
looped.
they are cameras are mine, and they are looped. The fence is off. Good luck, gentlemen.
Are we going with the mini welder? I bought
do it.
this like after our first mission. I've just been waiting for a chance to use it.
I heard that there was somebody who set an entire bathroom on fire at one point with a mini welder.
I don't
Huh.
think you can do that, can it?
I don't know. Well, it does 6 damage to structures.
Oh, that sounds like a lot.
It's definitely not a little amount, that's for sure.
It does. Let's see. Mini welder has a damage value of 6 when used to cut through barriers, and it can run for 30 minutes.
Damn.
So I use it.
Okay, cool. There's no skill for that, right? There's no test tied to the.
No.
welder?
From what I know about breaking through barriers, it's
Yeah,
you do
for sure.
damage and it does holes.
Yeah. It does take. It's not a lot of difficult to go through. It's more time consuming than anything. But you're able to go ahead and put a hole big enough for everyone to get through.
Go, 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 go. I'll send the cat through, and then I'll wait for Zan. And then Reed will go down.
Through. What is the water spirit's name?
Dazani.
Dazani will go ahead and just Terminator style, just go through the chain link fence in their water form.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna cast that water thing so they can manifest.
Okay, I was to say, go ahead and roll. Create water.
Create water.
Is there another part of that spell you need to create?
That's if I want to do my ice whip stuff. I have already made that, and I just haven't used it yet.
I couldn't remember I know we talked about it for a hot minute.
Yeah. But all right, so I will create some water in front of me, and then have Dazani manifest and conceal us. It was just a trick.
Nice. Yeah, Dazani manifests next to you.
All right, then I guess I'll lead the way on this one. As we get close towards kind of like the main building where I remembered the captain
Mm-hmm.
to hang out, I'd like to go ahead and cast Clairvoyance.
Okay.
And then see what I can see. So I will. Oh crap! Who's around me? Reno. Sorry, I'll hang back and.
You're invisible to me.
Oh, sorry. I should have fixed that. If you could be my eyes for a second while we're out here, I'm going to take a look inside.
Just hold on to me.
Thank you. Always. Then I'll go ahead and cast Clairvoyance.
Okay, go ahead and cast it.
Alrighty.
3 hits, and you resist the drain. You are on fire resisting that
Ooh,
drain.
Just drain today, baby. Yeah, so now I can see, I think it's magic plus net hits.
What's the test for it? What am I supposed to be going against if it's net hits?
I think that's if it was.
Detection
on a
spells
person. Yeah, it's
are
a
opposed by
detection
body
spell.
plus willpower.
Okay.
when the objects are sentient, object resistance when they are not.
Your net hits are 2.
Perfect.
So it is net or 1 plus net hits on what inside of it?
So the range of the area, so basically I can like see outside of it, so it's not like a normal line of sight spell,
Right.
Because this is literally changing my line of sight.
To there.
It has the base diameter of 2 meters, and then magic rating, or the range for it is magic rating of the caster plus spell casting that hits. So 7 plus 2, 9 meters.
9 meters. So that's the range.
It also
Yeah.
says in this section, unlike many spells that require line of sight to the target, the area of sensory expansion can be separated from the subject by walls or barriers. The range for this area is magic rating of the caster plus spell casting test net hits meters.
Yep. That's insane. So you just sort of drop your new vision in this location, which you're definitely within 9 meters of.
Mhm.
And you go ahead and drop it inside his, what you would know to be his office. And no one is in there.
All right. Not in the main office where I would expect them. I guess make a perimeter around the building if you can. I'll scan inside best I can.
And what you see as you're scanning and
Because you can move it like you can a shift area spell.
Right.
So I would just, as we're moving, shifting it along.
Sure. You guys see. Boom.
Oh, what's going on here?
I'm assuming you guys can see that in roll 20.
Yep.
So the 2 bay doors are on the top right side here. And then you have a door here where these guys are sort of hanging out at. And you have the front entrance here. And you guys are currently on this wall right here. But you do see there's a woman in the back who is beat up pretty heavily, tied to a chair. And you do see 3 ancient gangers, all with sort of like swords on their back, and as well as a SMG on their waist. And you do see these 2 individuals over here that they look like twins. They both are like they almost look exactly identical, haircut and all. But they are sort of waiting and looking around. But you don't see any sort of weaponry on them at all.
Arena, what does she look like again? I found someone tied up, but I just want to make sure.
She's human, female. She is of Hispanic descent with brown hair, probably cut short. It's been a while since I've seen her.
That person fit the description.
Bumps and bruises, but yeah.
All right, yeah, little beat up, still alive from what I can tell. Northmost corner of the building. Was there a window by that one? They're on the second floor, you said?
No, it's gonna be all on first floor, but just in the top portion. Which you can see there is a door that leads to the room right here. Next to the bay doors, but it looks like she's in this small condenser room, and it does have a couple of, sorry, can't see them up here, but it does have a couple of windows that are higher up. And so it's all one floor, but it's rather tall building, as it's a reverted warehouse, as you would know.
All right, I'll convey all that over. We either slip through the bay doors, or I mean, can you mage hand a window open?
If the window's unlocked, I can try to get to it.
Did somebody say the bay doors?
Where
I'll
is
sub
the
vocal
front?
give everybody an update. Looks like she's in north corner of the building, same side of the wall that the bay doors are on, closest towards the back.
All right.
What if Crag came over by these bay doors?
So they did like a wrap around the building. They actually didn't go inside of the fence, but they just sort of wrapped around the building and shot at the building itself. The motorcycles came out the bay doors, and then they shut the bay doors after the 20 motorcycles left.
Okay. So we might be able to walk around the building and check that window.
Yep.
Without too much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Cat 9, were you saying something?
What was that?
Oh, you were gonna say something.
Oh. I have access to the bay doors. I can get those open. Something you would like me to do?
So yeah, there's goons waiting at them right now. I think we're gonna give the window a shot first.
Are there any
Should've
cameras
got that
that I
grapple gun.
can see that are facing inside?
Inside,
Can
no.
Okay. So
Weirdly,
I
they
have
don't
no
want
eyes
their
on-
they don't want their crime to be recorded. Weirdly,
No, that's fair.
Zane, something you do recognize: the center area that has the windows on both sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
You do see it, but it's not pictured there. There is a chair with a bunch of wires sort of dangling from it, and you recognize this setup. Obviously, one of the things that the ancients deal heavily in is BTL chips, and that it looks like that's a recording center in the middle there.
Yeah. We're not here for that.
Go ahead and roll composure for me. As you guys wrap around the top side of the building,
Not nothing.
not nothing. No. Ooh. Perfect. As you're JJ, you going through the matrix? You good?
No,
Sounds like you were
It's me.
getting.
something happened.
Oh, is it you?
Your audio is being
No.
Okay. It sort of sounded like it was some feedback that you were receiving. But it's gone now. I don't know.
Poltergeist.
Exactly.
most likely.
Glitch in the matrix.
Reno, you can hear a sort of like uptick in Zayn's breathing as it's become a little bit more rapid, sort of like the sort of breathing you get when you're upset about something. No tears or anything are flowing, but you can definitely tell that something he is seeing is bothering him. But Zayn may not even realize that his body is currently doing this as his senses are projected elsewhere.
You good, Chummer?
Yeah.
All right, you just seemed like you saw a ghost.
Yeah, something like that. No, just drug stuff.
Okay. All right, well, head in the game. Let's see if we can get around to this window.
You guys do go ahead and wrap around to that window. You want to go ahead and try using your grasp to open it?
Yeah, it's got a range of 6 meters.
Oh, absolutely able to go ahead and, like, even the very top of the window, you're able to sort of test on all sides. And it does look like it is locked. It doesn't give any sort of give to it.
The window's locked. I don't know. Get up there, I can maybe jimmy it or something, but
mean, if you think you can give it a shot, I might be able to get you a lift up there.
Would I know if any sort of like lock picking? I don't know. Can't
Roll
really
memory.
unlock a window from the outside.
Yeah, it would be probably the best thing you'd be able to do is probably try to break it open, like try to use a crowbar, put it in between like the window and the thing and try to break it open that way. It's going to be a break-in forcefully, not necessarily like
Right.
easy to pick it open or anything
Just
like
slide
that.
the card under it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the only way you'd be able to get through that window if you were trying to get through without breaking it.
Yeah, I don't think we can get in this way. What kind of is this, like a sheet metal wall? I'm gonna try knocking on the wall and see if I can get Rebecca's attention.
Yeah, it's it definitely has the sound of a bit of a sheet metal tint to it, but you go ahead and knock a little bit.
Yeah, I'll knock and just go, hey, Becky, it's Reno. Jack.
She seemed to respond.
Does not seem to respond at all.
Looks like she's out.
All right. I might have to try one of these side doors.
There's not a door that they're not guarding right now, so I don't think you can sneak past this. If we go in, we're going in.
Can the concealment get us if we open the doors? Maybe we can draw the twins out and sneak past them.
Yeah. I mean, Cat 9 can open the doors. We can definitely sneak in and get past them, but I mean, they're gonna know something's up.
Or we can set up an ambush. Maybe a missing node. If you came in from the front, got their attention, they'll run out to attack you guys, and we get them from behind.
I mean, that's something I can easily do.
I mean, the goons on this side, they don't have any weapons, so either they're unarmed or maybe they're magic.
Where is your ash or your clairvoyance currently located in this warehouse, Zan?
In the room with Rebecca.
Okay.
The room where it happened.
Mm-hmm. All right. You do see the elf here look down at their phone and pick it up. But you don't hear. You can see their mouth moving, but you don't hear anything. And they Zan, roll your insight or judge intentions.
5 out of 10.
As they're looking towards you, or as they're like looking around on this phone, you can see almost look like they're looking right at you.
Like at where my vision
where
is
your
focused.
vision is focused in. They almost look like they if you were in that room, you would have made eye contact with them. Whether or not it was on purpose or not, it's hard to tell. But you believe they probably have made the aura signature of a spell being casted in this spot.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and shift it out, like opposite of our direction,
Mm-hmm.
and then stop sustaining on it.
Okay. And so you're shifting it towards like the southern portion of the building because you guys are up at the north tip.
Up here now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of towards like the center room where the BTL stuff is.
Perfect. And as you get to the BTL, you dissipate it.
Just dismiss it.
Heard. As your senses get rushed back into your body.
All right. Then sub vocal to the group. Well, we've definitely been made, or at least I have. They don't see us yet, but they know we're here.
All right, well, let's strike now before we lose any more element of surprise.
I have an idea. Can I just run it by you guys real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So, step one, you're probably going to want to get out of the car as I look at Cat 9. This suit has this crazy thing called chemical seal, and I have multiples of these spore gas grenades. How about I just gas out a section of the building, walk in there with the spider drones, absolutely annihilate, while you guys cut the wall off with your little chainsaw thing and just drag her out the back.
I don't know
Well,
if this thing is strong enough to cut through the wall, but I mean, you just
We can definitely get in the bay door and get out.
I mean,
I have a
between the
gas mask.
oh, my grenades won't really affect them. Where you pinged in the AR, I was mostly going to go for those two, or those three, and then the others were going to probably come towards me when they hear all the noise. And figured you guys would have an empty building. You know, get in there, get out. At least an empty northeast side.
Yeah. Well, we can maybe. Well, I think we'll have to go through the bay doors. I don't think I can cut through this wall.
Yeah, we'll go to the bay doors on your mark, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool with you guys. Cat 9.
I am available. Okay, hold on. Nice step out of the truck.
I'm assuming you're gonna take the crawlers with you.
Yes, the crawlers are coming with me. Hey,
As these,
Oh,
Like,
you're not going to set them in? I was going to need them for backup.
oh, no, absolutely. That is my bad. So I go, hey, construction crew clippies, because I have two of them. Machine sprites.
Mhm.
Like you, in Drek Show 1, you, Drek Show 2. It's the names of the drones now.
I like it. I like it.
So, I understand that this is going to cost me a task from both of you, but you are now piloting these drones, and your job is to keep Missing No safe. Do you understand me? There we go.
Is this out loud or in your head?
Oh no, out loud. Like I'm at the back. I'm at the back of the. I'm at the back, like talking to them, like how people try to have conversations with their dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So I was like, they shoot lethal, right?
Yes. So yeah, both. Okay. So Drexha, which one of which is you? Drexha 1. You was the one out here with the big kablow wow.
And he goes, bzz,
Um, Drexha 1 has the RPG.
RPG
has
on
the
it.
crime escalation.
Oh.
Drexha 2 is the one with the crime monster. So Drexha 2 is going to be Drexha 2. You are allowed. Just runs that ammunition. If it looks spooky, runs that gun. Drexha 1, hold until I tell you. That is a part of it. Okay.
bzz, bzz.
There we go. And I'll pat both of them on their like assumed head,
Uh-huh.
and I kind of like smack the truck like the you're good and step away.
Right.
All right. So the plan, Josh, is I'd like to bust in through. How to ping? Ping, please.
Whole left.
Ping.
Hold,
left.
please.
There we go.
Oh God, it's on a lag. Yeah, this part right here. Just
Yep.
come in this way, and I want to have both like obviously seal turned on
Right.
as before I even crash. Both grenades with pins out. I just got in both hands holding the spoons. So as soon as we like crash in, I'm just gonna whoop, right out the open window towards this direction.
Go ahead and roll reaction plus piloting.
Could I send out a
Weird.
text while they're doing this?
You absolutely can send out a text message.
I also cast a couple powers before we get into initiative.
Absolutely can, as you guys have all the time in the world.
Perfect. I wanted to text Samantha.
Mhm.
It says, if you're home, stay out of sight. If you're away, stay away.
Understood.
Piloting. Okay. I'm rolling. You said reaction plus piloting?
Yep.
Okay. Where I have so many tabs. Okay, there we go. Dice.
And what power is that for, Reno?
That was increase agility.
Nice.
That lasts for 2 rounds.
Yes. 1 success.
4 edge.
Okay.
Oh wait.
That's fine. We'll go ahead
3.
and say it's 3 successes. You go ahead
I love how
and
you understood why I was like,
Yep.
I've made a mistake.
I have done messed up. You go ahead and ram through the electric fence. Obviously, that is turned off, and ram into the side of the building.
As a little confirmation for you, Josh,
Mhm.
I have ram plating rating 16. That you have to do that for our body.
Yep.
Spoof kit, metahuman adjustment, troll. Let me make sure there's nothing else here. Off road, run flat tires. I don't know if that makes any handling to you. And the body is 16.
Okay.
Acceleration 5/15. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
What was
To
that
pick
for?
up speed. I don't know if he needed for like pickup speed, how hard. I don't know. Let him judge how much of that information he needed.
Is
but I
that
figured I'd
ram
give it.
playing double clutch?
Probably.
Yeah, that checks out.
I believe so.
Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, page 201. We're using new rules we've never used before.
New rules.
Vehicle combat, ramming. So pretty much the ram plate lets you add half of your body to the AR, and you take half damage on like the damage your vehicle would take.
Yeah, to the vehicle.
So you went ahead and rolled using it as a weapon.
Did I?
Yeah, for ramming, it's considered using it as a weapon.
But I mean, did I do that though?
Yeah, it's reaction plus piloting is the test for it.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And because of that, you absolutely get a point of edge because your attack rating is higher than the defense rating of the wall.
Yeah.
Damage is body divided by 2, rounded up.
What was the structure rating of the wall?
Structure rating of the wall is 4.
8.
4?
4.
I could have used my thing to cut through that.
It is
You still
rated
can.
4. Yeah, still can.
What do you mean? You still can.
What's you said that the body was 16?
Yes.
Okay,
So 8 damage.
8 damage. And I'll say you get plus 1 because you're in the interval up above just regular speed. So 9 points of damage as you go through the side of this wall.
Oh, I thought you meant to my car, and I was trying to figure out how many boxes this has.
Well, it'd be 8 plus body divided by 2, so it'd be 16 boxes.
Damn. Okay, go ahead.
But you take half of that, right? Back because you're ramming into a very solid object.
So I took
So you would
4
take
damage?
yeah, your
Five?
vehicle would take 4 points of physical damage to it. And
So that was body
every 3
times-
boxes of damage, your increasing hand goes up by 1.
Okay. What'd you say my boxes were?
Body divided by 2 plus 8, so I believe that is 16.
Yeah, you minus 8, add 8.
Yep.
16.
Yep. So yeah, you have 3 filled, or sorry, 4
Easy.
filled, and your handling is increased by 1 until it gets repaired, and then obviously your
Cool.
vehicle breaks down once the monitor is filled up. But
Yes.
you are in as right here is a truck with a ram plate on it.
And
Nice.
I'm just kind of throwing both grenades. Like,
Mhm.
if one lands, like, and goes in this direction, I'm gonna correct and kind of throw this. I'm gonna try to like equal out the AOE here. You know what I mean?
Yep. Let's see here.
I don't remember what the throw thing is.
I'm gonna say it was.
I feel like you would actually be very good at it because I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it's a strength-based test.
Athletics plus agility.
Oh, athletics plus agility. I take that back because to get it to accuracy.
Is
I think strength might determine your range. Maybe
Yeah, I
not.
think you're right. It's that far it
athletics
can go.
plus agility?
Correct.
Okay. Same roll. 2 successes.
2, and we need. Let's see here.
I need to look up these grenades.
What range are you throwing it at?
What is that? Just to hear. Where were you throwing it at?
One like kind of over here, then one kind of like over
So
here.
5
It's not doing
meters.
it.
Are we doing 5 meters per square?
I guess no. It should be. What is that? 2 meters per square. So it's 6 meters. No. Yeah,
That-
6 meters, right? 2 meters per square.
That would be close.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, close.
So it'd be distance in meters thrown. You can throw 2d6 minus net hits plus 4.
Oh, so that's E. Yeah, yeah. So what's the dice pool for it, though? Or what's the success needed to get where you want it? Is that 3 on a throwing test?
To get it where you want it?
Yeah.
That's what this is rolling. So you throw it, and then the distance you throw, this determines the scatter.
Right. So but is there a test to like throw it where they want it to go first before it scatters? Like, is there a DC that they have to hit like 3 or something?
I think you throw. I mean, the scatter is 2d6. The game master secret rolls for scatter and gets 7, then subtracts the 6, or subtracts the net hits plus 2 for this here. Oh.
Okay, so we compare their unarmed attack rating of 12 for thrown grenades to the defensive vehicles for AK. What's your unarmed attack rating?
1 second.
I think you always
Scroll.
hit
Unarmed.
where you want to go.
Unarmed attack rating is 21.
Yeah. Okay, so you get a point of edge for that. Yes, that is something that is different than 5th edition when I last remember using grenades. So yeah, it goes where you want it to go,
But it scatters.
but it scatters automatically using.
So I need to roll again for the second grenade
Yes,
for 2
correct.
different scatters.
Correct.
So what was your net hits on the first throw?
2.
2.
3.
Oh,
'Cause
you're right.
So-
I use
Use a 4 to
edge.
5.
So Josh rolls 2d6
Mm-hmm.
minus. Said it was 3.
Yep.
Minus 3 plus 4, so 7. So 2d6 minus 7.
Okay.
That's now you determine on the scatter diagram.
Which way it goes?
I think it starts at 6 o'clock, and I
Yep.
think it goes clockwise.
Yep, it does. Okay. And that is that, and it goes.
And then you roll another 2d6,
for
determine.
distance, or how far.
Oh no,
No. After that, it goes. It's fine. Afterwards, and they roll another 2d6. They consult the. Okay, so yes, because the first one is how far it scatters, and the second one is which way it scatters.
direction. Yeah, I thought it was backwards.
All right, so it
Make it
scatters. The first one scatters up to this way. And what'd you roll for that second grenade, JJ?
Right. 3 successes.
Nice.
Okay, so if CRB is code for core rulebook, what is COLL?
Call of Cthulhu.
COLL, is that? All I can think is collision.
Collapsing now?
Collapsing now. Yeah, I think that's the athletes in Gentis, isn't it?
I'm just trying to get you what you need to know for the grenades, the effects.
And the other one goes bouncing in this corner, so it sort of literally does what you were wanting to do anyway, thanks to the scatter.
Hell yes,
Nice job,
brother.
Scatter.
What was it?
Yep.
38, page 38.
While you're looking this up, I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative for me, please. Click on your token, roll initiative.
Oh, mine doesn't work because it doesn't factor in augmentations.
Do you want to increase the range on that? Because like, said it was like what, 6 meters?
Yeah, so it's each box should be 2.
You guys
So like 20 feet.
Mm-hmm. It's a rather large warehouse.
I was gonna say it's kind of a small warehouse.
Well, I mean, I guess yes, and I guess this section of it is a rather. What I mean, and it's also meant for some illegal
How do you do-
operations, so it's not
We're just gonna do
water. Oh shit, water. And it's more of a
Also-
clubhouse than a warehouse.
I use Jenki's token for the cat.
Oh, okay.
I clicked on my
Brino,
token.
you're
Did-
grounded.
I didn't click on it, right?
5, 11,
Pretty good initiative.
9,
though.
10,
That's
11,
very
12,
good.
12, 25.
You guys are actually all doing super well.
Mine's 25.
25, okay.
Got a 14 for me, and I need to do my drones.
Heard.
Let me see.
If you give me control of Jenki, I'll do the cat.
Okay, 1 second. Why
Ow,
don't you just
I
use
demand
cat?
it now.
Why don't you just use cat 9?
Where's the
9
initiative
cats?
button?
It's under your attributes.
Right under your magic / resonance.
Okay.
Here,
You
I
have
got
one of
you.
those?
I got your cat.
Yeah.
That
What
thing?
is it again? I'm looking. What is it
Like
again?
Gherkin or
for-
whatever from
Yeah.
What is it again
Star
for
Wars or something?
my
Starfinder.
sprite initiative?
Oh no, Gherkin. That's one of those Marvel movies.
Mm. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of which one it is though.
I think that was Captain Marvel.
Oh, I fixed the initiative thing, so I can actually hit the button now if you want.
Yay! But you said 25. That's fine.
Well, I mean, I can hit the initiative button if it's higher. We
Yeah,
can
I know
go
you
that.
could, but that's not what we're gonna do here.
Out of curiosity, I'm just going to hit it. You
Yep.
don't have to count it, but I want to know.
Yeah, sure.
In a row.
What? You wanted to send a result to this?
You didn't select your token, or whatever.
Condition monitor, compiling, matrix.
Because I
This
see
guy?
the drone stuff on 201.
Initiative.
So-
It's underneath each individual sprite. So machine sprite's initiative is level times 2, plus 3, plus 46.
All right, definitely should have went with my initiative when I hit the button.
Oh, 32 and 20. Oh, wait, hold on. Get this.
No,
out
the
here.
second one was me just making sure it worked. It's the first one.
Dicks.
6 plus 3.
Unnamed
it-
chummer.
I don't know how to change that.
It's a typo. It's supposed to say missing no.
Unnamed chummer, missing no. It's all the same.
Oh, I fixed it. I can fix it.
I say, if you can't, I can.
Where's the save
Okay.
button here? Or does it just do it automatically?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the sheet. I think it's on the PC thing.
PC's changed.
Oh.
What is... What is...
Let's try that again.
So, Drexo 1,
Uh-huh.
their initiative is going to be 21.
Okay.
And Drexo 2 is going to be 23.
21, 23?
Yes.
Did you need me to find that collapsing now book?
I think you...
Oh, no, I found it. I just need to actually get to page 38.
Look at you.
So just go to page 38.
That's
Stop
what,
freaking...
that's what I'm doing.
Just freaking...
Stop being
440,
weird and go there,
chapter
dude.
35.
You guys are sort of toxic.
I'm trying.
Try to be toxic because you're doing
Oh.
it. Yes?
Damn right.
Oh, thanks. I hate it. Let's just use... Oh, that's not going to work well. I need... Yeah, would this work like I want it to? Yay.
Are those the drones?
Yeah, they're spiders.
I hate that so much, but I love it.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I want it, but I love it. But I hate it.
Well, that's not a me issue.
That is.
There you go. And they're still in the van.
So choice. What a way to deliver some drones with a RPG and a big fuck off machine gun.
Yes. Ew!
I should have hunkered down underneath them in the back of it to pop up and be like, "Hello, give us the girl, please."
There are spiders living under my house.
Burn it. Okay, what did those grenades do?
Show the
put it in the
grenades. All right. Well, I was gonna read. I have it pulled up right here.
But it references another page of the core rulebook.
No, it doesn't need to. It does dazed status, fatigue 2 status, and muted status as long as they breathe it in.
Okay.
Holy crap. So they're confused. They want to take a nap and they can't talk.
Hold on. You're telling me they're dazed and confused?
And
on
they want to take a nap.
20th of all days?
Yeah. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
All right, you're up. Missing no.
Wait, are any
I'm-
NPCs moving before me?
Oh,
I
thank
need to
you
make
for
sure-
reminding me.
I'm faster.
That's true. That's true.
That's not
I mean, do I get kind of a surprise round? Do I get a shock round at least?
Your shock round was
Shaka-nah.
throwing
want-
in the...
The thing I hate about surprise rounds and Shadowrun is that, like, by doing it, you're kind of just giving them a chance to not be surprised.
What?
Like, technically, we already surprised them, you know? So if we do a surprise round
He said-
and they aren't surprised, it's like, oh no, now they get to play an initiative.
That's the initiative order.
Water. You didn't put Dasani?
Water.
Can their symbol actually be a bottle?
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Josh's like reopening the minis tab. No, I'm not doing that.
No, that's a lot
There's
of work.
way too many options.
Where is
Jaeger's hydrate.
But yeah, so-
Jaeger's hydrate.
Do these three, do they look like they have any sort of like breathing apparatus on, or are they all just free ball in this air?
They are just free ball in the air, but they also don't seem to be affected by it.
I think you're lying, and I'm gonna run
There's
up
not
to
much.
this guy. Yeah,
They don't breathe.
this guy, and just absolutely just give him a solid whacking.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hit with your blade.
Okay. I'm loving it.
So many tokens, so little time. I wish it would kept this tokens separated by games.
There we go. Spend the very last of my dice to re-roll those successes.
Okay.
Or fails, I mean.
Matt, you should be able to move that spirit at the top now.
A total of 5 successes for this man getting a whacking.
Okay. And what's your attack rating with the axe?
It is
$1,000,000.
a million.
Okay.
Attack rating 20.
20. You get a point of edge. And you said you have 5 successes?
Yes.
Perfect. You are 1 net hit.
That means a thing.
Mm-hmm.
5 physical plus 1, so 6 damage.
Nice. Nice. He is not feeling very good. He takes 5 physical and 1 stun.
Armor.
Kill. I mean, oh, don't. But
Let's see if Missing No can
Uh,
3v1.
Direct show number 2.
What do you mean? It's 3v3.
Direct show number 2 is able to move.
I have little wolf spiders. I just imagine this dude in armor just taking out a tiny little cup, and he's like, "Oh, spiders!"
So it comes up to them and like this like interface kind of like I can feel them out there because they're my sprites. I'm like, okay, children, it's time to have a great time. I'm
Did you
standing
open up
outside.
these doors?
I can.
They
but
haven't
it's
yet.
It's not my turn. It's just the drone. So direct show number 2 is going to look at the dude that just got smacked with the fuck off axe.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna open up the monster. It's gonna let the
Yes.
monster run.
You're going to crawl out the back of the vehicle and getting inside the building. Is that correct?
Yep, so this yeah, we're gonna send him to like right here.
Okay. Bonk. This is number 2. You can tell because the blue is 2 if you click on it. This is 1.
Alright.
And you should be able to move them both.
Choice, thank you. So
Look at me
then-
GMing.
Look at you. Champion.
look at us.
Who thought we'd be here? Not me.
Definitely not me. Roll to shoot.
If I'm going to.
The bluey.
What did we say was the shooting for the?
That showed.
It should
sorry.
be for
Oh, it
Like,
is.
your
Hold
rating.
on, I'm
Oh,
scrolling.
I guess it's
I'm
your
scrolling.
because they're jumped in, right?
Because the sprites
Yeah.
are, yeah. So it'd be their rating.
It is engineering plus logic plus control rating plus 1 edge. Okay.
But the control they're not using a control rig because it's this, so they
it's
don't
the
get
sprites,
the.
So
so
it would
it'd be-
probably. Well,
it'd be-
yeah, it'd probably. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the sprites would be functioning like the autosoft.
So it'd be their engineering skill, and their logic is what you'd be rolling for it.
I'm assuming the control rig rating would just be the rating of the sprite.
Well, the sprites themselves don't have a control rig. That would be if Ian was jumping in because they're.
No, it's the control rig plus edge. So it's engine. So forget the edge. It's engineering plus logic plus control rig rating.
Right, but the sprites don't have control rigs, is what I'm saying.
So we'd be dropping the
So
control
you
rig rating
would
off
that would equal 0. So you would just take it off.
I feel like
If Ian was jumped in, they would get the +1 bonus for the control rig because they have a level 1 control rig on them, but the sprites don't have one.
I guess. Okay.
So that would be engineering. So it'd be a dice pool of 5 because it'd be engineering, which would be 2 since they have the skill for it.
Yep,
And then their level would equal their logic.
correct.
All right. We
Not
did it.
a fantastic amount of numbers for bullets going right by me.
At least it's not
We'll take it,
explosive.
Yeah.
At least it's not one.
Hey, that's 2 successes. All right. And they have a their DV6.
Okay. It is a tie, which is fine
Actually,
because unless you want to use edge.
It's burst fire. So that helps my attack rating.
So
not the
that
damage.
reduces your attack rating, but increases your damage by 1.
Okay, so then it'd be damage.
That's what
7.
semi-auto does.
I thought that was also burst fire.
It would both do the same.
Burst
thing.
fire isn't it +2 damage, but -2 AR.
Burst fire, you can fire 4 rounds in an attack. You can shoot a narrow burst, which decreases the attack rating by 4 and increases damage by 2,
Mhm.
or make a wide burst and split your dice pool between 2 targets and
Yeah.
count each as a SA mode.
So it's
Okay,
+2
so-
damage, -4 AR. What's your AR?
Oh, my AR is 4.
Okay, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, it actually, no, they actually get a point of edge for it.
Okay, but
You get
to the
+2 damage, which puts that at 8.
Yeah.
Your attack rating of your gun is at 4 at close.
For the monster, probably it's not meant to be an accurate weapon. It's
The
full auto.
monster is 4s all the way across, except for extreme, which is a 1.
It's just meant to put bullets down range.
No, if we wanted effect on target, it'd be the RPG, which is a 10 at like everything.
All right. Well, shred them. I hope.
Okay, so that's still just base damage because there's no additional net hit, so that's still resisting 6.
Near is 4 to 50. by the
Would
way.
it'd be resisting 8 because
Oh yeah, it's base
of
6,
8.
yeah, plus burst, yep.
Oh,
And that is a whopping.
for no net hits, 8 damage. Okay, I understand why the attack rating is low. It's got to make it somewhere. It's like we're not going to give you this much damage and a point of edge.
That was not the one that was being shot, correct? Or was that the same one that was being smashed with an axe?
That was the
That
one
is-
that was being smashed
okay.
with the axe. Like I was
Ooh.
just gonna put this guy down.
Yeah, a burst fire of 4 bullets go in and just and just tear, like the bullets just shred this guy, just absolutely just obliterate this
What's the
individual.
caliber?
I like to think the spider gun just did like a little flip after a shot.
Right, the little spider couldn't have enough
Uh.
weight to keep it down, so the gun actually lifted it up.
So JJ, I would say that it's minimum of 30 cal.
No.
Like have you seen the picture of the crime monster?
Well, post that. Just go and give that a little post.
While you're doing that, Direct Show 1 is going to go. Are you wanting to use a rocket?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Missing no, you get a quick thing via like sub vocal that just says, "Okay, missing no, Drake Show 1 is going to shoot a rocket now. Be ready to reload her."
You hear kind of like a grunt of approval, but it sounds kind of giddy, like he's a little excited.
Okay, so jeez,
So,
Crow.
We're gonna go. Where is she? There she is. So there, she's gonna go there, right? And we're gonna shoot at this guy.
Now, rockets, I believe,
Flux flip distance, direct impact.
it's more or less the same as grenade with
Yeah.
the scatter.
And it totally
They
makes sense.
defending against blast attacks.
What kind of
Um,
launch or what kind of rocket did you buy, by the way?
I picked up fragmentation
Oh, good.
Choice.
because I didn't think we were gonna have to be fighting a vehicle this time. So
choice.
that's gonna be like a run by run basis for the.
What you just said was I'm committing a war crime.
You're not unwrong.
6th edition doesn't have chunky salsa rules, okay?
No, but
No,
base is
but-
still 16p.
And they don't really get to defend against it. They could like hit the
They
ground
hit
or
the
avoid
dirt,
incoming.
right.
And it's at that range. I
But
think we are AR-10.
Yeah.
What spider is it?
Direct show 2. This one.
What I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure it's against the Geneva Convention
So-
to use an RPG for direct impact.
So near is actually 4 meters, so I think you'd be at near range.
Yeah. Near.
Okay, so then we'd be AR-4.
Which
Fucking
is
danger close.
that's fine. I guess they both get a point of edge before.
But
getting
also,
this-
what's the scatter?
Yeah, I'm rolling it now.
I was gonna say I don't.
That'll be net hits plus 2. That's 2d6 minus net
so-
hits plus 2.
Let me see.
Can
let me
I
roll
hit
this
the
real
dirt?
quick.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's an
scatter for the
anytime.
bomb.
I feel like it's probably a safe bet. I'm gonna do that.
I'm edging that.
No. Oh, that's.
Oh,
You don't have bad luck, do you?
I do not have bad luck. No. Of course, this would
No.
be the.
You just
You might be better off using avoid incoming. I think that's a major. Oh, I think you might have already used the major.
Yeah, we used the major to attack.
I whacked a man.
Okay, that's one hit. As it, like, we got rid of the shitty.
A bit avoid incoming is
Yeah.
minor.
Okay.
Oh, I have another minor.
Yeah, you'll probably want to avoid incoming, but we'll see.
Ooh.
Josh, if scatter goes wrong, I'm doing that.
Scatter lands in this corner.
I'll take
I
it.
mean, that's still a hit.
All right. So let's look at ranges here. All right. So they obviously ground zero. This guy for sure.
I'm not sorry. This is hilarious and awesome.
Round
Oh,
0
yeah.
would be a dead hit, and then close would be 0 to 3.
Oh, I guess yeah. So it did not get direct hit, so it is close. So that guy has to resist 12p. Uh, Tiny and both the drones have to resist 8p.
Both of the drones.
Yeah, they're both within near range for the.
What is the resisting? What the thing that
Donnie mentioned
Downey mentioned?
avoiding.
Avoid incoming.
Yeah, that.
You have. I don't think you're in range, are you?
They're in to the. Yeah, they're in within near.
Okay. You can use this action to get away from incoming blast or gas attacks. You roll reaction plus athletics minus the dodge penalty roll.
Reaction plus what?
Athletics.
Action plus athletics.
Oh, I thought he said lead X. I was like,
Lead
target.
X.
Apply directly to the lead.
Hits on the test allow you to move a number of meters equal to your hits in a direction of your choosing.
So reaction.
But you shouldn't
plus
know the results of the scatter until you decide which way.
athletics.
So we kind of did that of order.
That's fine.
If you go more than 2 meters, you dive to the
Fine.
ground. You get prone.
Okay, reaction plus athletics. Is there anything else I'm plussing?
You're subtracting the dodge penalty, which if you're at near, then you subtract 2.
Okay. Oh,
That's not good.
I would like to say that you nodded in agreement that I should be shooting this gun.
All right.
what
you
is
can move
what
1
does
meter
that
away.
do for
you can
me?
move. You can move 1 meter, which still keeps you within the near range.
It's also a glitch.
Yeah, that's also going to be rough. So you actually, you don't go anywhere. As you try to dive out of the way, you sort of snag on this corner of this
Gotcha.
of this shelving unit that you're next to, and you sort of like sort of do a spin as you're trying to dodge out of the way. And you just land prone. So you take 8, both the drones take 8, and your vehicle takes 8.
I need
Just
to.
Resisted by
Just be
body.
noted. You can't use avoid
what the-
incoming if you've already moved this turn. So next
Oh,
turn,
then I couldn't even do it
Oh,
anyways.
cool.
What does
you can hit the dirt.
how does armor play into that? Because I have an armor rating of 2.
Oh, that's
on-
no.
Does that not matter? Is that like my armor rating?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's your
your
armor rating
body.
for like your defense tests and stuff like that.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. So no, you get each of you just roll body to resist.
Body, and then your armor. You need how many defense rating before it takes away from?
8 is 1 physical down. Every 8 you reduce physical by 1.
To stun?
Yeah, to
So
stun.
I get to -2.
Oh no.
Mm. So
Oh.
is that Drexo 1 and then Drexo 2, I'm assuming?
That is Drexo 1
All right.
and Drexo
1
2.
takes 4. 2 takes 7 physical.
We always underestimate the range of these every time.
Maybe we shouldn't use
so-
explosives in an enclosed space.
I was baited.
Well, I didn't think it'd be that far. It's so far.
Okay, hold on.
I'm good.
Also, there's
What?
there's a lot that's actually going to happen here.
Oh.
The whole place comes down.
Should have.
So actually, all right. So both these people in the back do not make it.
Good
Peace.
in pieces.
Yes, in pieces.
likely.
Ian, Direct Show 2,
So, do drones have overflow?
they do not. Once they are filled, they are destroyed.
Oh no.
And
Drexo 2 got to shoot the RPG once and died for it.
can you remind me how many rockets were on the back of Direct Show 2
2 more.
as it explodes?
I'm gonna say it doesn't explode.
That's
It
cute.
just
That's
happens to
cute.
stop working.
Was the safety feature disabled?
For an
All rockets have a safety
for
feature.
black market.
Crime bombs.
These are crime rockets we're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
We are talking
They're
about crime rockets. It's pretty much a glass Coke bottle
They have
filled
an
with
anti-safety
black powder.
feature.
Exactly.
It's a Coke bottle filled with black powder, filled with hopes and malice.
Safety feature. That's just not using them.
Rockets do have a gnarly
Oh
range.
damn! Drexo 2 is dead.
Direct Show 2 does not survive the first encounter.
We can pick up the pieces.
Actually,
We can
okay,
try
so
to fix
Direct Show
them.
1 was the one that had the rockets, though.
Yeah, Direction 1 had rockets. Direction 2 had monster.
Correct.
We need to recover the gun.
The gun. Go ahead and roll your edge, Ian.
I don't wanna.
Okay. You can just
No,
not.
I'm gonna shut up.
Donnie, what does hit the deck do for me since I couldn't do the other one?
It doesn't do anything. It gives you a
it-
+2 to your defense rating or your defense pool, which you don't do on blast attacks.
2 hits on my edge.
The
4.
The gun
Your
survives.
tactical roll. There's edge actions you could do.
The gun survives, but it is severely damaged. You will need a
terrible.
engineering of DC 4 to fix it.
Okay. It's fine.
Um,
I think
If
since
that
it
was-
destroyed, the sprite comes back to me since it no longer has a home.
correct, it does, and no longer it just sort of floats in the matrix where it was housed. That would have been so much worse if it was the other way. By the way, because
If it
I
was
would
the one
absolutely
with
set
the-
2 rockets off at ground zero at freaking
Full.
Would have been bad.
next to missing nose feet. Okay. I also need to check. This wall is just completely open now. By the way,
The back one there.
the back wall over here is completely open,
I think we have our entrance.
and let's see. This wall is just it's not completely open, but there is massive chunks missing out of this hole. But yeah, no, this back corner is absolutely just covered in gore and rubble at this point. And well, they don't get a turn. They don't get a turn. It's
Damn right.
Chip's turn.
Meow.
Just
Okay, so as the explosion settles down, just over comms, you hear from Cat Knight, "That was not my intention. You cannot prove that I did that."
I took 4 physical and 2 stun, by the way.
Is everyone okay?
I kind of like we're looking around this corner where the garage doors are, then just to our right. Boom! All right.
Told you to make a show, but didn't expect that. You know, for Chip's turn, I'm gonna roll composure.
That's fair. That's fair. I would allow it.
two hits.
2 hits.
Just
That cat
run
takes
away.
off running. Just GTFO'd.
It's a prank. You can have it.
Dazani's up. Was it given any sort of direction?
No. Well, Zani wasn't. I don't know about Chip.
Oh, I guess Chip. Sorry. Let me take that back. It's actually not Dazani's turn. I take that back. It's
Reno's.
Reno's turn
yeah.
because of
I don't know. What's Dasana's edge? Is it 7?
0? I don't.
its edge is 0 because typically spirits don't start with edge.
Be their edge rating.
Oh, yes, that's fair.
All right. Reno's gonna
It's
move
not
in
Ruben's edge.
with his head ducked under,
Mm-hmm.
screaming into the sub-vocal mics.
The ash and fire that's billowing from this corner.
Hell of a show. I guess we don't have to worry about the front gate. And I'll just run in this way.
Yeah.
And I'll actually go ahead and just sprint.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Which was what? Athletics?
It should be strength plus athletics.
I think it was agility plus athletics.
It
right?
could be. It could be.
That's an extra. Well, +5. I think. Oh boy, what's movement?
Athletics
I think
plus
it's
agility.
15 plus 5. It's 15 plus the net hits on the sprint test.
Correct, yes. It is 15 plus 1 meter per net hit.
Okay, so I'll move 20 meters inside.
You are a speedy boy. You see the remains of parts that have been scattered through of a crispy rotodrone. You see just fragments that are embedded heavily into Missing No. All these people are just absolutely just obliterated, but you are officially inside. To get to where you need to go, you do have to go to the other side and wrap around this way, by the way.
Oh, I can't get through the fire.
No, because you could actually climb through here, but
Oh, you mean to get through?
right to get to the
rooms.
other side? Yeah, it's all the way down and across and around. But you could get through here, and then hope that this door is unlocked in the in this room here.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
Well, I'll just for now just run over here.
Okay.
What is sprinting? Is that a full major? It is.
It is a major, yes.
Major, yeah.
You good missing now? That shrapnel hurt? Do you feel pain?
You good, bro?
Oh
You
man,
just
that-
hear like a fucking happy war cry.
Jesus.
that's the sound that came to mind.
Uh,
Happy war cry.
No.
we're gonna get through the rest of this pass, and then we will call it at the top of the round just to make it easy. So, Dazani, did they have a command that was given to them?
Right now it's just maintain line of sight on everybody.
Okay. So just
probably
you.
Move, over here. Try to see Reno.
Yep.
Alright.
So does Reno lose it after they ran inside and lost line of sight?
Well, they were out of line of sight. I believe they
Yes.
lost.
Okay.
But now, since it's a sustained power,
Yep.
I believe it.
Just
They removed it. That's not true. Yeah.
No, I'm not exactly sure. We'll figure it out.
Then you lost it. Sorry.
That's fun. Zan, you're up.
Let's see. Regular minor action movement is 10, right?
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Heal on Missing though. I'm just assuming they're
Oh, hell yeah.
scratched
A little bit. A little bit.
Oh wait, I forgot. This doesn't work on you.
Not very well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
no.
just do my own healing.
No, that does not. The spell sort of fizzles
I think you
as
hurt
it,
him.
as it,
Zan walks up.
I'm
Cassio's
undead.
like, nothing. I was like, oh fuck. That's right.
Go ahead and resist
just-
that drain, though, for me.
Absolutely.
Just a continuous battle
Jesus.
project.
It's not work. It's not. Yeah.
It's
it
not
doesn't work.
working.
It doesn't.
Any other minors you would like to do?
Not right now. No.
Cat 9, you're up.
I'm going to cry a little bit.
That's fair. I'll allow that as a free action.
And over the overcomes just missing. No, I understand that you probably have a lot of pointy bits sticking out of you at the moment, and I'm sorry about that. But please pick up the monster on your way out. We need that. It's important.
Any actions?
Actions. I'm gonna do a matrix perception.
Okay.
To see if I can catch anybody's comm links or anything like that.
Sure.
The intent here is seeing if I can catch anybody trying to call out for help or anything.
Cool.
So perception.
And you're looking in the host, right? So
Okay.
you're currently
Yeah.
in the host still?
I'm in the host
Okay.
still, but this is like. So 4 hits on the perception.
Yeah. You do see a couple of icons that are floating within the host that do match comm links.
I would like to, like from what I can see, are they doing anything? Like, can I see any actions that they're doing at the moment?
Not at the. You don't see that there are any active lines on them.
Okay.
But that would be a major
my
to
major.
your matrix perception around.
Yeah. All right. Then I'm good there.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do for the turn.
This person is going to go 2, 4, 6,
That's
8,
all I hear.
10, and going to.
Reload Drexel 1! Shoots again! I turned into like a tank commander.
I sort of love it.
World of Tanks.
Spin it around, reload the guns!
That
You're
is
going to-
amazing.
You're going to show this frag hole everything we've got.
So here's the problem. You can't reload it.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, I don't think that spider can put another rock.
Nope.
in.
Someone else will have
No,
to do it on their turn.
That's why I said be ready to reload it.
I don't know if we want to.
No, yeah, I think I might just give him the whacking.
I think we did take care of it.
I'm
he will go
also
ahead and
going to put
cast
it out
a power ball at this group of 3 right here.
Powerball.
If this gets us more heat because somebody said shoot the RPG, I dare you.
It's gonna give you heat. I could guarantee that.
I mean,
Direct combat. I need all 3 of you to roll willpower plus intuition.
it should give us some pretty cool reputation. Though they're like, see those motherfuckers? They blow shit up. They're badass.
You see those dudes over there? They got freaking rockets, dude.
What did you say to roll?
Willpower plus intuition.
We had rockets.
Reroll my misses.
We still have rockets. There's 2 more strapped to it.
2 successes.
We're gonna need to rethink how we transport these RPGs.
4
Yeah.
successes.
I mean, I should just carry them.
More like RPGs us, am I right?
He's gonna
Actually,
edge,
no.
Actually,
They should be on the drone. Actually, no. Yeah, don't give it to me.
Don't give them to you.
Put them on the drone.
that is 8 successes against.
What do you mean 8?
2. I rolled 8 to cast the spell.
No.
Just straight up. No, you didn't. Shut up.
4 net hits for me.
Okay, 4 now hit.
For you.
And then Reno, what did you roll?
Oh, what are we rolling?
Intuition plus willpower. It's Powerball.
Yeah. If you're on the core screen, you can do the direct magic defense button.
Gonna. Let's take a look. Magic.
Magic.
Ooh.
Uh,
That'll be a re-roll for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
where is this magic defense?
Direct magic.
Middle, underneath defense, above matrix DR0.
Ooh.
Dang.
All right.
That's still a glitch for me.
Yep.
So, JJ, if you look at the top of the
I
core
did.
page,
Get
Look at
my
the
edge
wrong
back.
page, yeah.
so
Roll
core
sorcery,
page under
sorcery.
core combat info, second row, second one down, like second
Yeah.
column, second one down.
Yeah, I rolled.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't see that you rolled. My bad.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
8.
Try to be helpful.
Zayn, you take
You were.
4 physical, unresisted.
Okay.
Reno, you take 7 physical, unresisted.
Oh, okay.
And missing
Wait,
no,
did you
you
just give
take
him 7?
6 physical, unresisted.
So it's just what I get?
Yep. Your ARs do reduce the physical to stun, like normal though.
Your DRs.
DR.
Yeah, DR. Sorry.
So I take 2 more stuff.
Wait, this is what, Powerball?
Yeah, Powerball.
That was a stun ball.
He will roll.
What is the Powerball? Did we win? Are we millionaires now?
You guys won something.
The mage's about to get geeked. That's what he wants.
Oh, he takes 2 points of stun though.
Shoot him with the RPG. He's earned it.
He runs out. And will cast
Dabba dee dabba die.
he would go ahead and cast physical barrier. As he puts up a physical barrier right
But can his physical barrier stop a rocket?
here.
I think so. Probably, actually.
Yeah. Becomes a wall.
I doubt it.
And that is going to be magic and sorcery.
A lot of drain value.
It really freaking is.
Overexert yourself.
He sort of
Don't worry, I
is.
got a mini welder.
Ooh.
I'll get through that physical barrier.
Perfect.
Or you could have taken that mini welder and got through the wall directly next to her.
So its structure rating, if someone wants to make a note of this for me, please, is going to be wait a second. Equal to magic plus hits on a sorcery. Oh, hits on a sorcery plus magic hits. Okay. Is going to be 11. No, 10. Sorry. So sorry. Structure rating equals 10. And that is the end of that round. Our runners are feeling pretty rough right now.
One hit. One hit'll do you.
One
Powerball. It wasn't even amped up.
Nah.
It wasn't?
No, because it's just net hits equal damage, unresisted.
The whole unresisted part, yeah. A little crazy.
So, all in favor of exclusively using the RPG from now on. Love that.
Well, it's
we
I
go.
mean,
Make chaos rain.
yeah, make chaos rain. Thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Matt, if you want to go ahead and hit us with the creator roundup.
Yes, we have some other streamers here that we would like to highlight here at the end of the night. First, they are not here, but Stonefeld Analyzes, twitch.tv/Stonefeld Analyzes for Janky. We also have JJ down there at twitch.tv/JRobin7x for all your FPS needs. And last but not least, twitch.tv/IanFlux. I'll let you guess which one of them they are, but probably the one with the giant Influx sign behind them. Go ahead for what TFT, Riot Games nonsense. Really, you never know. Binding of Isaac, I don't, maybe the new Hades
have
game when
it.
it comes out.
Hades 2 Electric Boogaloo might be an option.
There we go. But yes, definitely give all of them a like, follow, subscribe, whatever you can do to support their channels.
Indeed.
Hades 2, the rehating.
Yes.
The last game I streamed was Stardew Valley.
It's true. Hardcore game for a hardcore man. But guys, this will get uploaded on Monday to YouTube and all podcasts. So make sure to go and hang out and enjoy that over there. I take that back. That's on Wednesdays. Indie by Night or Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle is on Mondays. So really do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out again. We are going to be having a live show at Gen Con. Some interesting stuff came up, so we will still be having a live show, but stay tuned. But yes, we will be having a live show this year, and we will give more information as soon as it becomes available. But yes, that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next week on another episode of We Run the Night. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.